Okay. All right. How do we want to start this one?
I thought like being high on Percocet would be a good way to start it.
Yeah,
Good
vitamin P.
icebreaker. Let's tell us about your drugs, the cool drugs you're doing.
Yeah.
So, dutiful and dear listeners, these are prescribed medications. I did not buy them on the street like some sort of vile criminal. I was prescribed them by my medical doctor.
Tell me how much you hate drug addicts.
I don't.
Really go into it.
I really don't.
Really tear into them.
I was raised by them, and oftentimes nurses who work with me hate them because they see addiction as some sort of moral failing. But addiction is not a moral failing. I totally don't understand it because the definition of addiction is the compulsive use of a substance despite any side effects, pain, or social repercussions. So no matter what you say, like, oh, we have to do tough love on this addict or he'll never learn. They got to hit rock bottom. You don't do that with like diabetes or heart disease. So why would it work with it? Sorry, but this is anamorphic time.
Let me just say though, what if we were to yell at diabetics?
They can't tell you their names. They can't tell you where they live. But in the mid to late 90s, these 5 teenagers can turn into animals to fight an invading army of evil brain slugs. 5 dumb teens are the only thing standing in the way of complete annihilation. This is Anamorphing Time with Nate and Tyler. Get your hand off my girlfriend, you yerk-brained bastard!
This is for Daddy. Make it like half the bottle.
Catherine Alice Applegate wouldn't want this. Doesn't want this. Blah, 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 blah.
And like they're like, no, stop shooting at children.
Oh man, being 12 was weird. Percocet makes me smarter.
Listen, I think it makes you dumber. You're nice, Rachel. I'm mean, Rachel.
Oh,
What I'm saying right now is you need to toughen the fuck up. Stop being such a baby. Fuck your feelings.
man, I kind of like how you're yelling at me and like you kind of cute and I want to kiss you.
I'm gonna fucking stab you in the eye. I'm gonna poke you. I'm gonna kill you.
I need my daddy.
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to Anamorphing Time.
Welcome to Anamorphing
Time. This is a rough start with Anamorphing Time. It's a rough book.
I'm a rough boy, and joining 2 rough boys. That's right, we're the rough boys for this one.
Ooh.
No. Yeah. We're no boys.
Would you just let me introduce our fucking guest?
No.
Just please. I
Are you
prepare these things.
The rough men.
That's the most charitable thing anyone's ever said about us. Thank you
You're
for
so
calling us
welcome.
men. So joining us today, we have podcaster for the Camp Half Pod,
That's
Percy
true.
Jackson podcast, author of Laurel Everywhere, put out by Ooligan Press,
Ooh.
a Miss Erin Moynihan. Erin Moynihan, welcome to Anamorphin Time. Did I
Hello.
get all your credits right?
You did. I'm
Thank
impressed. Thank you.
I do look shit up.
That's so nice.
I'm playing dumb on the podcast. I'm really very smart.
See, that's
Okay.
funny. You looked it up. I actually already knew it. So, it's fine.
Just already knew everything
Yeah.
about me.
Oh, God. Nate,
Yeah.
Nate, you fucking creep.
How's Seattle? Ooh.
No.
So look, I'll tell you why he knows Seattle.
Yeah, okay.
You ready for this? I
Yeah.
was a little high on Percocet when I asked you what time zone you're in, even though you told me yesterday. And I said, what's Pacific time zone?
Oh no.
Despite living in it in myself. Living in it myself.
Yeah.
I got the perky mouth. You should do a podcast called Perky Jackson.
You really?
For the really takes Percocet. No, and I realized because I clicked on your thing because sometimes people on Twitter put where they're at on there, and yours said
That's true.
Seattle, and I felt like a big fucking dum dum.
Yeah. We're oddly enough same time zone here.
Yeah,
I should have just said a different time just to fuck with you.
You'll have plenty of time to lie over the next however long this is.
Great.
So Erin, welcome to Anamorphin Time.
Thank you.
How are you? What's up? Who are you? What's your deal? Tell us.
I'm great. I'm doing good. What's my deal?
Yeah, sum yourself up in a dance move.
Oh, I can't fucking do that. I don't know. I'm
I'm
not
the
going to do
Charleston.
that. I'm not even going to. Oh, you're the Charleston?
I like to do one that's called the slap your giant ball dance.
That's good. Okay.
It's like where you kind of squat half down and you fan your hands across like your genital area, like you have a huge ball sack, like you're slapping them.
Yeah.
I'd do it, but the camera's not on.
Yeah,
It's
you really.
too real. That's why you can't do it.
Plus,
People are
Nate's-
just really missing out right now on that. Yeah.
Nate's seen it a lot. He doesn't need to see it anymore.
I can't see it anymore. My mind just goes blank.
So, Erin,
Yeah.
Animorphs fan, tell us about your history with Animorphs. Let's hear it.
I am a big Animorphs fan. I mean, I read it between the ages of probably like 8 and, I don't know, 11 or 12. Kind of a classic. Like, I found it at the Scholastic Book Fair. The first book I read was the fourth one because I was a major dolphin girl.
Ooh, that's
To a
a new
fault.
type of girl.
No, it's
it's a
long and
thing.
storied history with dolphin girls. What are you talking about?
I don't.
Oh, you're
I've
so
never,
right.
No, please explain.
Lisa-
Erin, explain this to me.
Oh, I think so. Horse girls, get the reputation for being crazy, but I think dolphin girls are like more psychotic than horse girls. As a former dolphin girl, my entire bedroom was dolphin themed. I had like dolphin sheets, pillows, stuffed animal, everything. All the books I bought at the book fair were the dolphin ones. That's why I bought the Cassie book with the dolphin on it.
Yeah, you'd only play Echo the Dolphin. You only watch...
Flipper.
You only watch
I loved
Sequest
Flipper.
DSB with the dolphin
yeah.
in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
it.
It was a thing. It was the dolphin girls are like the secretly crazy horse
They're
girls.
the seahorses of the sea that are not seahorses.
No,
but
seahorses are the seahorses.
Yeah,
of the
seahorses
sea.
are the seahorses of the sea.
No, you can't ride a seahorse. You can ride a dolphin.
So that makes it a seahorse?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
You say horse of the sea, not a seahorse.
I said horse of the sea, didn't I?
No, you said seahorses are the. You said
said-
dolphins are the seahorse of the sea.
Yeah.
Listen,
Did you get into my vitamins?
I just needed some medicine today, all right? No, but I understand the allure of dolphins. I think like Lisa Frank really kind of was the
Oh, yeah.
pioneer of dolphin childhood.
So
Yeah,
just
that's true.
indulge me. Like, what makes a dolphin girl crazy? What have you killed someone?
I mean, no, but not yet. Not yet is the way to say
I
it.
like
But
the optimism.
thank you. I'm really shooting for the stars in my life. I'd say dolphin girls are more discreet. Like, no one at school would have known that I was that into dolphins until, I invited them over to have a play date and they saw my bedroom, and then they would have been scared to be there.
That's the same with me, but for RoboCop.
What's worse, dolphins or RoboCop?
Well, you seem to be doing better than me, so
I don't know about it.
who knows? Who knows? We'll get to the bottom of this at the end.
Yeah, we'll solve this in the controversial one, I say, Rachel book.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
big
is
controversial one.
This is one of the most hated Animorphs books. I know. Yet here you were, Miss Erin, Mrs. Erin. I don't know. Don't answer. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Slid into my DM saying, "I love this book. I want to be
I
on
do.
this one."
I
So-
fucking love this book.
So
It's not even a dolphin book. There's no dolphins involved.
I know. Starfish are nowhere close to dolphins. I don't
So
know
before
what
we
this is.
jump into this, why do you love this book? Give us just a quick 90-second why you love
90
this one.
seconds? Okay, well,
however many seconds you want. Who cares?
okay.
I'm timing.
Yeah, please don't time
1,
me. I'll just
2,
forget
3,
everything in my brain.
4,
Okay.
5, 6.
Okay. Well, this was my favorite when I was a kid. I don't know why I couldn't. Well, okay, I do know why. As a kid, I didn't know why. It was just my favorite. And then I reread it later and I was like, oh, it's all because of trauma. So that's the answer to everything. But so is this book necessarily, is the plot good? Not necessarily. But this book was always my favorite because I really just I don't know. Will it make me sound really fucked up to say that I related to Rachel in this book?
Have you listened to this podcast? I've admitted some fucked up shit on here.
Yeah. I think when I read this, I recognized something in myself. How there was there's the shadow self that she's playing into, but I recognized something in myself and my own dissociative tendencies. But I was 10, so I didn't actually put a name to that. And then I was older and read this book, and I was like, why did I like this? This is really ridiculous. And then I was like, oh, it's because of trauma.
Are there two Erins?
Maybe.
Is there a nice Erin and a mean Erin?
There's a nice Erin and a mean Erin.
Erin, which one of you is talking now? I'm treating this like poltergeist.
You don't know. I mean, the truth is both of the Rachels are horny, so that's the
they
common
really
ground.
are.
That's all you need.
I think we should start off with, wait, both these Rachels are horny. What's going on? We need to address it, otherwise it'll just dominate the entire book.
It will.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, there was some domination in this, and I learned a lot about myself reading this today.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a good word choice there,
But
domination.
Rachel, as a normal whole, not split in half Rachel, isn't necessarily horny. right? She doesn't portray herself as a particularly horny person, more of like a
She notices when people are cute or when she looks good.
yeah, but like she's more known as a warrior badass. I know her as, but like when the incident happens, when she is say cut in half, she becomes a lot of things. She becomes nice Rachel, she becomes mean Rachel, but both sides of her are kind of horny.
Kind of horny.
Yeah.
And so like what does that mean? Like, is one side holding the other one back? Are they horny in different ways? Like, what's going on? And I feel like I can't even comment on it because I am not a teenage girl.
Nor are you ever horny.
It's true. I'm never horny.
What about the idea of soap?
Irish Spring. Now that's my kind of soap.
And we like it too.
Irish Spring leaves you feeling clean and fresh a long, long time.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
you really stepped in that one.
Okay, so, dear listeners, let me talk to you about soap.
Please.
I feel like I do need to address the soap thing. It's come up often enough. It's because it's slippery and it feels good. What? What more do you want? My tastes are simple and easy to understand. Hers, Rachel's, are complex, and a lot of emotions are built into it.
Nate, the same way you feel about soap is the same way I feel about getting kicked in the chest, my arms pinned down with a crotch in my face while someone threatens to whip me.
I'm nice, Rachel. You're mean, Rachel.
You guys just switch there?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Aaron, we're both switches.
we
Don't worry.
are not to be on switches.
Thanks for clarifying.
Well, I think I am. I don't know if Nate is.
I'm curious. I'll find out. Just, if anyone has any soap, let me know.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to start a P.O. box just so people can send you soap that you can fuck with. So,
Okay, let's start at the real beginning. Let's roll back.
No, we're not rolling back. This is all gold. So we're here talking about Animorphs number 32, the Starfish book, The Separation.
Everything changes, but not quite like this.
Yep. We got our lovely Xena warrior princess sitting there, crossed arms, crossed legs, turning into a starfish. This is one of the ones that David Mattingly posted that he had not sold one of these yet.
I kind of want to buy it for that reason. Is it the hair? That's a bad haircut.
No,
right?
I think it's
It's
no,
bad.
the hair's fine. I'm not gonna comment on a woman's body.
No, the hair is different though. Like the hair looks like a penis.
Yeah, and then it kind of, like during the morph, it like goes up with the starfish head.
Yeah, she does
Yeah.
turn into very like Coneheady,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Conehead, right?
Aykroydian, if you will.
What?
Dan Aykroyd, Coneheads.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry, Curtanian, Jane Curtin.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't remember the girl's name. That's probably the more accurate one.
Probably.
I love Subway.
God. Nobody remembers the movie Coneheads.
I do.
No.
I watched it while drunk.
Scrapyard. I have 3 radiated leftover starch discs.
Ah, pizza. I will enjoy it.
Wow, my mom's the only other woman I've ever known who could take a sandwich like that.
I mean, listen, Coneheads is a good movie.
Now I'm on pills, so my life is going up, up, up.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah. So she's kind of in this cross-legged, like hands crossed pose to make her look like a starfish, and then she kind of fans out into a starfish. It's not an attractive thing that's happening to Rachel. I think it looks weird.
Like I said, I choose not to comment on a woman's body.
It looks very reboot though. Like the CG is really obvious.
It is rebootery.
Yeah.
It's very lawnmower man.
Lawnmower Manny.
One might say.
It's frueristic.
Yeah. Well, the inside cover though is pretty standard.
Yeah, it's a starfish next to a Portuguese earring.
He had a lot to work with. This one, this David Manley. He had tons of material. The inside cover really sums up at the beginning, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think we should make our first surprising statement right here. Erin, are you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
I did as much Googling as I could. I looked on the Animorphs wiki. I looked all over. This book was not ghostwritten.
I knew that one. That's true.
This is unadulterated, unfiltered Kathy Apples coming at you.
Pure apples.
They wanted this.
As apple pie. Pure as apple pie, this book.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Her name is Applegate. Apple pie is notoriously pure.
Is it?
Yeah, no, they made that whole movie about how like clean pie is.
I think you need to watch a little
Yeah.
something called Season 2 of Justified, because that apple pie was murderous.
What?
That joke's for no one but me.
Okay. Here's the other like unadulterated controversial opinion. And Erin, I think you agree with this.
Okay. Okay.
I think so. At least what from Tyler's told me.
I'm ready.
I enjoyed this book.
Yeah.
I kind of like
you.
this book.
I like this book too.
Yes.
Okay, listen, fans, you can shut this off. You can unsubscribe if you're
Yeah.
yeah. If you're like, no, we're done. I totally get it.
We're gonna
It's-
redeem this book here right now.
That's our goal.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
that's
going to
the goal.
save it. I'm going to wallow in it. I'm not here to save dirt and shit. I'm here to like swim in it. I'm a pig. I'm a big dirty pig, and I love being in it.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. So, I had not read this book since I was a wee lad. And as I was
Okay, to clarify, what is wee lad for you? What
like
is
13,
Okay.
somewhat that age.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was not my favorite book growing up, but it didn't leave any sour taste in my mouth. If anything, it was more formative to me than I truly understood. Because if there's any blonde woman out there who wants to, I don't know, stab through my clothes into the walls of a Williams-Sonoma with some knives, I could be into that.
Is that it?
That's all you
Look.
need to do.
That's all I need. Look,
that's
I have money. I'll pay for you to come.
I don't know. You'd have to rent out a Williams Samoa. It's they're bougie stores. You
Yeah.
can't just.
No, this was like I understand why why this one may be so maligned by the fans,
Yeah.
but it's fun, it's interesting, it's funny.
There are parts of this book I dislike,
Oh yeah,
and we'll get to them.
let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice, Rachel.
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rachel.
ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice Rachel. Dislike Nice Rachel.
That's an Anamorphin time nope on Nice Rachel.
Big nope on Nice Rachel.
But I want to know, Erin, like, so first impressions, like, we kind of got an idea that, like, you chose this book, you like this book. Did you like everything about this book?
I mean, no.
Okay. Okay, all right. There are parts that you dislike. It's not like, it's
There
not
are
a pure...
parts that I dislike. It's not a pure love, but
Okay.
I love the flaws of it. Some of them.
It is. It's a very flawed book,
It's
but
schlocky.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's
Yes.
kind of hokey, and I love hokey. I can't get enough of hokey.
hokey is quite good. And this book starts with something I love.
What's that?
Rachel recognizes she has bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
She's on a field trip with her classmates and no one's hanging out with her. And she attributes that to her bad vibes.
Yeah, she does kind of start this out as being down on herself.
Yeah.
Which is true to Rachel's character. She's always down on herself.
Well,
In one way or another.
she's more down now than she's probably ever been. More down on herself, anyway. She even says she does not feel like she's a part of that world anymore. Talking about cute boys or going to the mall, that doesn't interest her anymore.
She's a freak of nature.
Ooh.
Just saying, like, there's a reason why the Tobias connection is pretty strong with Rachel, is that she just doesn't understand humanity in the way other humans do, right?
Yeah. And she's such a freak of nature that she drops her Portuguese earring into the tide pool
Her precious Portuguese earring.
that Daddy gave her because he could not hang out with her.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, this happens. When you're on a field trip, you bring out your good jewelry, and you just go to a tide pool, and it just drops off somehow
Yeah.
out of your ear.
How?
Right into the crack of the tide pool. So here's the thing. Deadbeat Daddy bringing Portuguese earrings because he's a weatherman who goes to Portugal for news stories.
Listen, I've come to the conclusion that Rachel's dad is kind of like it comes from a rich fail son family,
Okay, yeah.
right? Like he just comes from money, so he's just like, he can be a weatherman, but also like afford really nice vacations.
Yeah.
Can just like fly to somewhere in California, wherever Rachel is, whenever he feels like it. Makes a stopover whenever he wants.
And Rachel drops this earring and realizes, God damn it, I can't reach that.
It's in a crevice.
There's a nook and or a cranny, and I ain't getting in that. But
Why?
Why, Erin? Why? What do you think could fit in that nook and or cranny?
An earring?
True. Yes.
She should send her other earring.
I don't know. Maybe a starfish?
Yeah, that's it.
That reminds me of that Simpsons joke where he tries to pull his arms out with his face when he's like stuck in a pool.
I'm pretty sure I can struggle my way out. First, I'll just reach in and pull my legs out. Now I'll pull my arms out with my face.
Like, no, like she's afraid of this crevice. Like, here, let me just like quote from here. Like, I knelt down to look at one tidal pool. It went deeper than the others, down into a crack in the rock, down to darkness. What tidal pool boogeyman lives down there, I wonder? Like, she's afraid of it. And this plays back to her kind of like somewhat known claustrophobia.
Yeah, claustrophobia,
True.
hate of the ocean.
I get both of those things. Totally.
Then why would you
agree.
want to become a starfish and like wiggle down there? That sounds claustrophobic. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds worse.
I would
Sounds
I would
worse.
just drop the other earring and peace out.
Yeah.
Lose him
Yeah.
as a set.
I've done that with things before. It's just like, oh, I lost a thing, one of a 2-part present someone gave me. Oh, they're just both gone now. Oops.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have something precious you would like at least try to go after.
Not in the ocean. The ocean is gross and scary.
Yeah, but what if you really liked it?
Well, guess what? There's always new things I can like.
Now, what if, say, it was a Batman stuffed toy
Oh, fuck.
that you love from your childhood and you have to go after and get it?
No, we had to have told that story.
No, we haven't told that one yet. But you
Was there a
haven't. It's not my
story?
story.
You got my ass. So, Erin, it's like this.
Uh-huh.
When I was very young, this is one of my earliest memories. We're going back to Tyler Trauma Zone.
Yeah.
So when this is one of my earliest memories, pre-kindergarten.
Okay.
My parents took a lot of drugs and
right.
took me and my sister to the California State Fair. And when you're, a foot tall or however tall pre-kindergarten kids are, I don't know. I'm not
Bigger
good.
than a foot?
I'm not good.
You know how big a foot is?
I'm not good with kids. No.
Are you 1 or 2 Subways?
Oh. Let's not talk about a fat man in Subway. Last one did some questionable things. I wonder what he's up to. No. Cancel culture gets another one. No. Jesus. So you could tell I'm uncomfortable. So they take us to the state fair, and I'm looking around. Like, I still remember the vivid colors, the like smells. Like, the fair is a nostalgic thing for me. Like, it makes me happy to go when it really shouldn't, because I disappeared.
Yeah.
I wandered off for
Nice.
hours, and I don't remember a lot of that time, which they say is a sign of trauma. But my parents were filling out the missing child paperwork. They were overhead paging for me. And do you want to know where they found me, Erin?
Where?
They found me sitting under a booth watching people throw darts at balloons to win Batman dolls. I just sat there watching other kids get Batman dolls because that made me happy, and I didn't have one.
Oh my God.
And finally, some carny fucking noticed and sat me up on the counter and radioed, and my parents came running. I remember my mom was like just covered in tears, just crying and screaming. My dad was yelling at me. My sister was off getting high. She never really cared for me. We don't have a relationship. And the carny gave me one of the Batman dolls, and I still have it to this day in my living room. And I could show it to you if you wanted to see it, because I still have that doll. I've carried it with me my entire life.
I would love to see it. That's so cute.
All right,
But-
Nate, vamp.
But you can't see it because it's in a tide pool.
Yeah. So
Right.
Tyler's saying he would turn into a starfish to get that bear. Oh, wow. There it is.
So, about this doll. You see that necklace it's wearing?
Yeah. What's that about?
That is the pin they gave me for graduating nursing school. It's wearing my fancy pin. And it's just going to
Wow.
sit here with me.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Ty, you're just gonna.
It's dropping some of its like little plastic balls in it, because one time my dog chewed its armpit, and that was the most mad I ever got at him.
Paul, you monster.
Little fucker. So, oh God, I didn't expect to share this.
Well, the point I was trying to make that somehow like got real deep was that you would go into a creepy tide pool to get this Batman.
Yeah, you got me there.
So, but like So you would turn into a starfish and do something you're terrified of doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I now know that I would, yes.
Yeah, okay. Now imagine, if you will, when you turn into the starfish, you got Batman. He's in your arms right now. And then you get cut in half. It's terrifying.
Well, yeah, that is terrifying, but I think before we move forward with that,
Okay.
y'all want to hear some starfish facts?
Yeah, let's
Yes.
know more about, like, starfish are weird, right?
Yeah, they're really fucking weird.
Like they're okay, we got to do the thing.
What?
Animal facts.
Animal facts! Erin, you want to yell animal facts?
Animal facts!
Prince Jake and Cassie, Tobias and Axe, Rachel and Margot, the bandits are here. They want to listen to animal facts. Fuck all the yerks, Margot's mom is a bitch.
All right, I fucking love that. All right, provided by the wonderful Divine Soup Can. Like, indispensable. I completely spaced that we needed starfish facts.
We were getting drunk and high.
Nice. Mhm. Yeah.
And he saved us.
As he always does. So, all right, here we go. So starfish, a.k.a. sea stars, a.k.a. asteroids.
Wait.
Just let me go.
Asteroids?
Are a group of about 2,000 species of echinoderms, which are most closely related to urchins, sand dollars, sea cucumbers. Starfish originally appeared in the Ordovician period, 400 million years ago. Starfish have between 5 to 40 arms, hundreds or thousands of feet, and leathery or spiny skin. Brittle stars and basket stars are not true starfish.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, good. I was worried about the basket stars.
The brittle
I was like,
stars.
those motherfuckers are trying to move it. They're stealing starfish valor, really.
We're known lovers of people that steal valor, so it's fine.
Listen, basket stars, they're garbage.
I, for one, choose to accept every
Throw them
kind
in
of
the
starfish.
Throw them in the trash basket is what I would say.
So most starfish are carnivorous hunters. First, they will locate a prey species such as a snail, a clam, oyster, a mussel, either by scent or using the simple eyes on the ends of their arms. Ooh, they have eyes on the ends of their arms.
Ooh.
Can you tell we don't read these beforehand, Aaron? This rules.
This is
Wait.
great. You're learning as we go.
They will pursue their quarry at speeds of about 6 inches per minute. Same. Starfish feed by extending their stomach out of their mouths, then partially digesting the prey externally from the starfish body.
That sounds all right.
Once the prey is broken down into a chowder, the prey and stomach are drawn back into the starfish.
Like, they just make us soup. Tyler, you've been on soup for, like, how many weeks now?
Yeah, I've been eating nothing but full liquids for 3 weeks now.
So really, you are just a starfish at this point.
I don't puke my stomach out onto you, let it turn you into soup, and then suck you in. No, I'm not against it.
You just pay
That's what's
other people to
next.
do it. You pay for the soup to already be digested.
My dog's sitting next to me, eyeballing this doll. He wants to chew it so bad.
Oh.
So starfish have neither a heart nor blood. Instead, they have an open circulatory system which uses seawater. Water is pumped in through...
okay, wait. No.
Yeah.
Hold on.
They don't have blood. They have seawater.
Salt water runs in my veins. Yeah, no, they're super rugged. What the hell?
Yeah, water is pumped in through one or more filter plates called, not reading that word, madreporites, which are located on top of the star next to the anus.
Oh, so they breathe through their butt.
They breathe through the butt. This
Nice.
water will be used for the circulation and hydraulically operating the tube feet. Eventually, the water will be urinated out of the feet.
I don't think they urinate really. Like, it's all just salt water at this point.
Oh boy. While starfish do have neurons, they are not structured into a brain or even simple ganglia. Instead, starfish have a complex distributed nervous system, including a nerve ring which surrounds their stomach. Same?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh boy.
Okay, but like,
You ready to hear how starfish fuck? I'm sorry, I don't mean to curse, Aaron.
Yeah. Oh,
so
please
starfish
do.
can mate either sexually or asexually.
wait, so they're either into it or not.
Hold
You know,
on.
sometimes you just do have obligation. you
To
know, it's just like-
reproduce sexually, both the males and females release their gametes into open water. If they meet, the fertilized egg will hatch into a plankton-like larva, which will eventually mature into a juvenile starfish and settle to the seafloor. Starfish can reproduce asexually in two ways. First, it may be torn apart by a predator, with the scattered parts of the body regenerating arms to become new individuals. Secondly, a starfish may automatize, detaching one of its arms. The adult severed arm grows a new juvenile-sized body with additional juvenile-sized arms. Thusly, it is possible for populations of starfish to be solely male or female.
So what you're saying is that it totally could happen. You could cut a starfish in half. One is more evil than the other.
Yeah, this book could
Yeah.
totally happen. That's what I got for starfish facts.
Yeah.
No questions.
No questions. I have a question.
Okay.
So their blood is right next to their anus.
Yeah, and their blood is water.
Is there poop water? Could
Yeah.
shit be running through their veins?
I imagine so.
I mean,
Shit's
like,
running through my veins. Shit's running through all of our veins.
Yeah.
I guess. So if
I just made that up, and you said I guess. I lied.
I'm trusting you,
Just
I'm
believe
nice,
it.
Rachel. I guess, like, I don't know, like, I'm still freaked out by starfish.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch them. I don't want to be near them. If, like, the worst thing I can think of is if I went into a beach and it came out and there was a starfish on my back.
Wow, that's the worst.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so. I'd actually rather be bitten by a shark.
Aaron, what's the worst thing you can think of?
I mean, I was gonna say a shark bite, but it's definitely having a starfish on you. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Because they're tasting you. They're tasting, like, every single, like, one of their feet. They're just like, ooh. It's creepy. It's weird.
My worst thing would be someone taking some sandpaper to my genitals and then dipping them in a bowl of lemon juice.
We're talking about
But
the
yeah,
beach.
touching a starfish is just as bad, I think.
It's pretty gross. They have, like, little feelers. I hate them. I think
Haven't
it's,
you ever
like,
poked one like at an aquarium?
No.
I have, yes. They're
I've
gross.
poked
No,
them.
I could not.
I poked
Oh.
them. I touched a sea anemone. An octopus touched me.
Yeah.
I
I
couldn't
think
even
they're kind
imagine,
of
like,
nice.
like sand dollars. No way, not having it. Sea cucumber. Not even gonna go near that thing. I'm intimidated by the sea cucumber. It does things I do not want to even repeat.
Oh, God, what?
What?
Yeah, tell us.
Well, okay, if you rub like a sea cucumber in the way that you would rub something in the shape of a sea cucumber, it does totally let off a mucus that looks like,
Yeah, I've seen Jackass too.
yeah, it looks like a Jackass 2 coming out of there. No, like everything in the ocean is gross. It's gross. It's weird. Things should have spines and normal circulatory systems, and that's why I would not reach into this hole with this earring.
So you'd
Because,
become
like,
a
who knows what kind of
starfish.
gross eel is in there?
So you'd
Even
become
though
a
I think eels do have
starfish
spines.
instead.
Yeah, I think Nate is advocating for becoming a starfish. I think
Yeah.
Aaron's exactly right.
I mean, yeah, I would feel better about it. I would be more exposed to my fear and phobia and, be able to get in there. But,
So you have a
What-
lot of fear and phobia about getting in there, don't you?
yeah, but, like, it would be justified because I didn't consider that there'd just be some young asshole with a shovel nearby.
Yeah. So Rachel does the Rachel thing, takes off all her clothes, morphs into a starfish.
She looks around to make sure nobody's...
Well, yeah,
like,
she's cautious. And morphs into starfish, crawls in there, finds the earring.
Barely.
Huzzah! Portuguese earring from Daddy. And then ka-chunk, just sliced right in fucking half. She starts screaming in pain. That's when we get her screaming to demorph. So she morphs out of herself. She's alive. She is filled with rage. And she sees a young man named Bailey.
Fuck
Bailey.
Bailey.
Fuck Bailey 100%.
What's wrong with Bailey? What'd Bailey do?
He immediately says, "Damn, Rachel, looking fine."
Okay, Bailey kind of sucks.
There's no part of me that would look at someone and be like, "Damn, you look good." Like, I couldn't do that to a stranger.
It sounds like you've never been to a beach.
Yeah, you're right. I've never been to a beach. I've just never done that.
If you go to a beach, you're immediately like, damn, girl, you looking fine.
Like, I will give compliments to my friends. I will tell people they look fine. But someone I don't really know?
Well, Bailey feels like he knows her.
Yeah, all shitty men feel like
Yeah.
they've created these relationships with women that they don't know, which is why it's creepy. Do better, men.
Specifically Bailey.
Bailey, do better.
You know what?
Bailey.
Bailey's the first against the wall. Get him.
And Rachel's like, "Hey, fuck you, man. Why don't you eat your own dick off?"
No, hold on. Wait, we need to quote Rachel. This is important. Bailey, I screamed against the crashing waves, shaking my clenched fist in rage. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll murder you.
Direct quote. So Bailey's like, "Man, what the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, fuck you, Bailey." And we're like, wow, that's a pretty strong response from Rachel. And that's when Rachel notices the kids that are running away with the shovel who likely cut her in half. And she's like, I'm going to kill them too. Good. I'm going to kill them all. It's great. So there is our first little weirdness.
Yeah, what's up with Rachel?
Well, we'll get there. So chapter 3 comes around. She's finally finished demorphing, although we thought she had.
What?
That's when she realizes she's in a total panic. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, there's my earring. Good. Oh, what the fuck?
I mean, like, that kind of makes sense. You've been cut in half. I'm okay with that.
And we kind of figure out here something's wrong because Rachel says, oh, then there's a weird-looking blonde lady running away. And Rachel tries to make friends with someone named Dahlia. Hopefully not that black Dahlia, because that friendship would be in pieces.
Jesus.
We're trying to make this true crime for broader appeal. I think it's working.
No, I can riff on top of that one.
Okay.
She tries to make friends with an Elizabeth, and I hope she doesn't become a Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, I was going to go a different way.
Right.
Like she was just in the ocean. She could use a Bathory. Elizabeth Bathory. She killed the virgins, drank their blood, I think. I don't know. I don't listen.
These are all great jokes. We
They're
love
really
the
good,
jokes that
yeah.
we're making. They're very good.
Yeah.
Listeners, you can't see it, but Erin is just laughing, just
I'm
crying,
on the floor
tears of
in
laughter.
hysterics.
She actually laughed her ass off.
It's gone.
It's a thing that you say on the internet. But
I cut it out though because it's too inappropriate.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
laughing too hard.
it smashed through the window. I heard a car wreck trying to dodge it.
And that part of me, it got cut off. It became mean Erin.
Yeah, it grew a whole new Erin. There's Erin and then ass Erin. What do you think we should do, ass Erin? It shits. That's what it does. Solves all its problem with shitting and farting.
But you make fun of ass Erin. I think the other side of the Erin would be even more interesting. The ass-less Erin.
Yeah, her stomach just constantly full. No way to let the food out.
It's just all
Terrifying.
Ew.
Erin, we're sorry that this happened to you. We didn't mean it.
How dare you? Your
sorry.
jokes were too good.
It became too real, these jokes.
So, listeners, if you've never read this book, here's what happens.
Yeah, let's just lay it out.
There are two Rachels. There's mean Rachel and nice Rachel.
The chapters are even headed as which Rachel we're looking at.
Yeah. And it takes a couple chapters for it to lay that out for us, but not many. Because Cassie tries to go to the mall. Not Cassie. Nice Rachel tries to go to the mall with Dahlia. Dahlia's like, no, you're a bitch. I don't like you. So nice Rachel's like, well, I'll just go with Cassie. I'm supposed to go on a date with Tobias, but I don't like being...
She wants to go shopping.
Yeah.
Because if you're super nice and dumb, you go shopping.
And we also get the first appearance of horny nice Rachel.
Yeah.
When she's on the bus, she looks at a boy and she goes, man, he's cute. Maybe he could take me on a date and we could kiss. Which, I mean, is horny for 8-year-olds, 8 to 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's moving too fast. You don't kiss. You don't kiss on a first date.
Well, maybe you didn't. But
Honestly,
I was.
Todd, what are you talking about? As an adult, I don't kiss on the first date.
Really?
Usually not. No.
Look, if it's been a good date. Oh, why am I even saying this? Nope. We don't need to bring it up.
No, now you have
All
to.
Erin, what do you do? You probably hope you don't get murdered on dates.
Yeah, that's more the vibe. Yeah, it's just hope you make it through alive. Yeah. Love being a woman.
God. It's so good.
So great.
Rachel, nice Rachel is kind of dumb.
Kind of is a very nice way.
Well, it's never really laid out because also mean Rachel's also kind of dumb.
Yeah, both their brains are not good.
And so
both
this is where I really kind of had some problems with the way that Rachel as a personality was divvied up. Right? Because they're both stupid. And so what are you saying about Rachel? Are you saying Rachel's dumb?
This is all stupid.
I mean, yeah, kind of this is all stupid. Rachel is nice and she wants to buy nice clothes, and so she goes to the mall.
Yeah, so the two binding traits of Rachel that carry out through mean Rachel and nice Rachel are they're dumb and horny.
That's all of us, right?
Yeah, I feel seen with that.
Yeah.
If I were to cut your brain in half, if I were to,
let's do it.
If I were to cut the center of your brain in half,
Yeah, let me snort a Percocet first.
Okay.
No.
Would you just become dumb and horny?
Yes, I would just become dumb and horny. It would be a brand new thing for me.
Both versions are dumb and horny. That's
Maybe it's
the
just-
trait that carries over.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just that you're drunk.
I'm not drunk.
No, but I mean, no. I'm just saying, like, you know, when you become very drunk, I feel like I become very stupid and also very horny.
Whoa, we drink a lot on this podcast. What are you trying to tell me?
What's going on?
Have you been horned up while we've been recording?
If listeners remember, 2 episodes ago we were the Pussy Eater Boys, so I feel like I feel that we kind of let that one out a little bit.
Yeah.
So the point here being is that like maybe just like if Rachel's just kind of acting drunk, maybe like just both sides of her, like one is the mean drunk, one's the nice drunk. Maybe that's the way to look at this.
Man, I wish my dad had a nice drunk.
Well, Tyler, maybe there's a nice dad out there for you.
Out there for you.
I haven't seen him yet.
Let's go back to the start. Let's continue this conversation naturally. As we progress here.
Mean Rachel goes on her date with Tobias. She's like, fuck yes, I'm a killer eagle. I'm fucking bigger than Tobias. What is it? Pure raptor, pure rapture.
Yeah.
I'm bigger than Tobias. I'm stronger than him. I bet if he wanted to be a Nothlet again, he would choose an eagle rather than a hawk because eagles are bigger and better at killing. And we're like, oh, okay, this is Rachel now, I guess.
Here's a Rachel quote. So powerful, these eagles, they can grab and hold a young lamb. They can snatch and squeeze and penetrate flesh and organs and skull and brain. By the way, what a run-on sentence that was. But like that's the thing. She's so violent that she can't even conjugate sentences anymore. Like she just like strings together various organs she wants to crush in her powerful talons. So Rachel is mean. Rachel kind of rules.
Yeah.
Like this is when I was like really starting to come along with Rachel because like she's flying around with Tobias. She's really loving the power. She's thinking like I could take Tobias in a fight. She sees a fish and she's immediately like, I want to kill that thing. I want to fly down. I want to like take out his beating heart in my talon and squeeze it to death. And that's exactly what she does. She flies down, she snatches out a fish, and she just eats it. And Tobias is like, Rachel, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, babe, are you maybe lost in your morph a little bit? This is like not what you usually do.
It's the concerned and afraid voice that I've heard from many a person. It's just like, are you okay? And also like, am I safe?
Yeah.
Erin, how did you feel about this scene of her turning into an eagle and ripping up this fish?
I kind of love it. It's great. Good for her. Go off. I do think it's funny that it kind of like parallels how David ate that fish, but David wimps out and is like, it was the morph, and Rachel's like, it's me, I'm the predator. So like, good for her,
Oh, that's a good parallel because they do bring up David in this.
Is mean Rachel David?
I mean,
but like more honest,
Yeah,
she owns it.
She's not a coward like David was.
All right. I like, well, I mean, we'll talk about it when they bring up David, but I think that there's echoes of David in Mean Rachel that we should keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, not too bad. We're going back to Nice Rachel. Time to go shopping.
Yeah. Nice Rachel be shopping.
Yeah, and like she brings up a lot of like Valley Girl like phrases.
Yeah,
that I'm just like
the writing in this is.
It reflects Nice Rachel, but it's also hard to read.
It is. It's written like Valley speak, which I don't mind when I'm listening to it because however people are going to talk, whatever. I can, if the person is
can
cool,
you try it? I have a thing ready to go for you if you want to try to do some Valley Girl.
Yeah, let's
do it.
What do you got for me? Here we go.
Oh, here, let's show you.
You should get one into your size, I said. Only we couldn't ever wear them on the same day, so like we'd have to always call each other the night before and check with the other person. And then if you wanted to wear it, well, if I didn't want to wear it, then okay. Only what if I wanted to wear it the next day? Then it would be like, hey everyone, Rachel is wearing what Cassie wore yesterday, so how'd I do?
Not bad.
It's not bad.
I think it echoes. Like this is Clueless, right?
It's a little like
have we all
Yes.
seen Clueless? Erin, have you seen Clueless?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
What a
very
good
Clueless.
Clueless is a great movie,
Yes.
but it also shows like the 90s hatred for teenage girls.
Yeah.
That decade just hated teenage girls with a passion. If you wanted to make fun of anybody in any given time, you call them like a fucking airhead, which immediately defaults to blonde girl.
Yeah.
Erin, I just want to like mention you are blonde. Is that correct?
I am blonde, yeah.
Why are you commenting on women's bodies?
God.
I'm just saying.
First
like,
Rachel's
have you
hair,
gotten
now
this
mine.
before? have you gotten like this? Have you like gotten the actual like dumb blonde like bias before?
A little.
No, she has glasses.
A
They
little,
know she's
I
smart.
have glasses so people know I'm smart. That
so it
that's
evens out
on
then.
purpose to even it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, she looks
Not-
just like a regular brunette without glasses with those glasses.
Wow. I don't think I've really gotten it, but I did get. I feel like, and whenever I liked girly things when I was like in middle school, there was a
Like
lot
dolphins?
of not dolphins. I was past dolphins at that point. Okay.
Oh. Okay, please continue. I'm sorry.
Like anything. Whenever I'd like listen to Taylor Swift when I was 12, it was like all the hate for being girly, which is stupid and dumb, but it's fine.
I don't know if it's fine.
It really isn't. Like
It's not.
I mean, I feel like it's less pervasive now.
Yeah.
But like definitely in like the 90s and the early aughts, like it was like I keep on thinking back to the hatred of Twilight.
Oh my god,
Right,
that's
where
another
it's-
one. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like like these have a target audience of young girls, right? Like that's kind
Religious young girls, right?
of well, I mean, like yes, with Twilight, but not
Well, I
explicitly.
mean, Stephanie Myers was like whatever her crazy thing was.
Yeah, but like the people reading it weren't necessarily like reading in on it as like, oh yes, no, I'm a pure Catholic girl who's reading.
I don't think it was Catholic, but yeah, go on.
It doesn't- well,
I had a
that's the thing,
Twilight
it's like,
phase. I
Yeah,
had a Twilight
and-
phase, and I was not Catholic, so.
Yeah, but like people hated Twilight.
Oh yeah.
Right, with a passion, and like really, if you read it, it's just like, oh, this is just teenage fiction. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
teenage horny
yeah.
fiction.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
but
Yeah.
they only hated it because it was the target audience was young girls,
Yeah.
right? Young teenage girls.
Ooh, yeah, and then everyone changed their mind. Like, I had a Twilight phase, and then like a year later, I like decided I hated Twilight because I like didn't want to be associated with it.
Yeah, because society was just like, no, if you like Twilight, you are an idiot, right? As someone who also was one of those people who hated Twilight, like, I feel like this is my making up for that. It's just like, it's fine, it's all fine, and like, it's fine if you talk like a Valley girl, really. It's totally fine if you keep on saying words like totally
Or like.
or fine.
I say like a lot.
Yeah, and what it is just it has been culturally soldered in that these filler words, these ums and ers and rs, you are an idiot. Your brain does not think fast enough in order to catch up. And so with Rachel being now a dumb blonde Valley girl, it's just like, is that what Rachel is? It never fit, and I always like every time I read Nice Rachel, I always got kind of angry because like this isn't Rachel at all. Like if we're talking like what the pie chart is of nice and mean Rachel, it is like probably 75% mean Rachel and 25% nice Rachel. Rachel in this should actually be 2 foot long, stacked on top, but she should be like very short. Like it's like the ratio here is just way off, right?
Yeah.
I completely agree because, to your earlier point, I think young girls are penalized for what they enjoy or for what makes them happy simply because we penalize any form of pleasure in young girls, be it social, pop culture, or even sexually. We are the worst fucking society that treats I hate that word, that treats women's pleasure, girls' pleasure as something tertiary or something that we don't even consider.
Well, it's associated with weakness. Oh, Tyler, why don't you go off and have a tea party with your dollies, right? That immediately, what I'm saying is, Tyler, you're a weak baby.
Ooh, yeah.
Whereas you can just, I like tea.
I like dollies. I was holding a dolly for a good portion of this podcast.
Right? Like these things are fine. They're not necessarily like weak, but like they're read weak because they're associated with teenage girls or little girls.
And you're right that they do Rachel a disservice in describing nice Rachel in such a fashion that is so browbeaten and weak. And so
Rachel just is not that. That's her defining feature.
She was not a Valley girl even before being an Animorph.
Well, she liked shopping.
Yeah, but she was also headstrong and smart and confident and a gymnast. She wasn't the weak little, I'm going to cry because someone was mean to me at Williams-Sonoma.
I even just now made the mistake. Does shopping make you weak? Does liking shopping, is that a weak trait? Are you a weak person for liking shopping?
Oh, that's a question.
Right? I just made that mistake. I said, well, she likes shopping. Like, no. Like, it's deep. these are deep things in our society that maybe aren't true.
Oh, well, podcast over. It's not true.
But no, actually, like, it's very true because nice Rachel immediately that bully sees nice Rachel.
Well, hold on. hold on one fucking second. Erin, what do you think of the points Nate just made? I feel like we should have your opinion on that because I think he just talked for you.
No, I just men should have the only opinion on that, obviously. Just kidding.
Okay, good.
Wait, I disagree.
Let's move on.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I agree with that. I think that girls' interests are often just seen as weak or dumb. I mean, even like paths of study in school that girls are more likely to be forced toward or pushed towards are less likely to make money, less likely to be taken seriously. Like anything associated with femininity is not taken seriously. And it does suck that part of Rachel is boiled down to this. Because I think there's some really interesting stuff in nice Rachel and like how fearful she is. I think that's really important to Rachel's character, like to what she's hiding underneath that whole facade of mean Rachel. But then all of this is just dumb.
And I would argue that fear plays a huge factor in a lot of girls' life, considering historically what men have done to them and continue to do.
Or bullies.
Or bullies.
Yeah.
Or other girl bullies.
I mean, you see the segue I'm going here because
yes, I see the segue.
yeah.
I can see him coming from 100 yards away.
You see that
I'm into sports now.
You see that new bully? That new bully's come for nice Rachel. She smells the weakness. She sees nice Rachel and she immediately just like, look at this nice dumb airhead, and then like slams her against the wall and then like gives her a noogie. I do not know what girl bullies do.
They bumped into each other.
Okay.
Yeah, Erin, what do girl bullies do? Have you ever met one or been one?
Yeah, I hope I wasn't a bully. I don't believe I was because I was definitely bullied. Girl bullies just say mean things, though. They're not physical, typically. They just say mean things. So this girl could have just insulted her, and then that would have been more realistic.
Which, I mean, she insults her, bumps into her. Rachel runs away, starts crying. Cassie catches up to her and is like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, this is Rachel who, like, notoriously just, like, loves violence and, being a warrior princess.
That's when Mean Rachel strolls in.
Chapter 6, Mean Rachel strolls in. She's like, I hate them all. I hate all these slack-jawed yokels with their dumb expressions. Just here to buy.
Yeah, that's it. Like, Mean Rachel sees them all as, like, sheep and awful and less than human for just going to the mall, a thing which is objectively fun because they have Orange Julius there.
Well,
yeah.
Part of me was like, you're right, Mean Rachel. Look at all these idiots at the mall. Look at them pushing around their strollers and talking about boys. And like,
yeah, while you're sitting there at the mall making fun of us, I'm having an Orange Julius while buying DVDs at Suncoast.
Yeah. Is that too expensive?
Is that a thing anymore?
No.
I didn't think so.
Buying posters.
Buying DVDs.
DVDs.
Yeah, good one.
Full media.
Who needs it? But like Mean Rachel's at the mall because she went home and she saw that all the clothes were too nice. She needs to have evil, mean clothes.
Yeah, she wants bad bitch clothes real bad.
Which I'm like, yeah, okay.
She even says, I'm going to get some Timberlands. I love that. I love that so much.
I never really thought about it before. I mean, I bought the stupid clothes, right? But they were chewed. I needed something with a little more of an edge, man. I needed some leather. Yeah, some black leather. That was it. Leather. Like, she wants to, like, dress up like Catwoman.
Yeah. She wants to be like, what's her face from the end of Grease? I don't remember the name. I've never seen Grease all the way. But, you know, they fly away. She's wearing leather.
Like, get it?
I don't know. I've seen all of Grease, too. Michelle Pfeiffer. Whew, what a smoke show. Smoke show of the week.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I've never seen Grease 2. Is it good?
I've seen all of Grease 2, but not all of Grease 1.
Really?
I'm that guy. Huh. Anybody want to have a Grease night? Let me know. I'm on Percocet and lonely.
Erin, when you hear somebody like, oh no, here comes an evil villainess, what is she wearing?
Definitely leather.
A leather jacket.
Yeah, leather jacket, leather pants.
And Timberlands.
All the way. And Timberlands.
Maybe not the Timberlands. I feel like the Timberlands.
She says she wants Timberlands.
Are those stomping boots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, let's be honest. Rachel would be wearing Docs.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
Timberlands.
Honestly, like it would be pinheel, like black pinheel situation, wouldn't it?
Pinheel?
Yeah, for stabbing people with your pinheel.
Like stilettos?
Yeah.
Okay, I just never heard pinheel before.
Pinheel.
Okay, is that a thing? I don't know. Listen, I wear Vans. I don't know where shoes are.
It's like that paint you broads put on your face to look all cute. I want Nate to describe more women products.
I can. We're gonna turn this whole thing to Nate describes a thing.
Yeah.
About women.
I have to guess what it is.
Nate, no, never mind. We'll just skip right.
It'll come out naturally. Don't worry. You don't worry about that.
I can't address it.
Instead, Mean Rachel runs into this bully.
Yeah, and the bully's like, "Oh, back for some more." Why did I make her
just go with it? It's fine. I love it. Love this
you
new
back for some more, little girl?
Listen, you Australian bully.
Australian?
I guess I don't know.
I was trying to do what's that guy? Please, sir, may I have some more?
Oliver.
Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist.
I was getting Oliver Twist from that. Yeah,
that's what I was trying to do.
I got that.
Please, sir, I want some more.
So, anyways, Mean Rachel throws the Oliver Twist into a William Samoa, pulls out all of the knives from their knife cabinet, and pins her against the wall.
Yeah, stabbing her clothes into the wall. She's like, this knife would look better on her heart, but I'm not about that. Just stabs her into the wall.
Back off, you hideous, putrid, disease-looking lump of lard.
Okay, maybe read from the book and not just look at me when you say that.
Well, no, that's what I mean from you. Yeah, right? And this is all she did was say, "You're a crybaby." Hey, Ty, you're a crybaby. And then you just pin me against the wall and try to throw a knife in my face.
Yep. That's you call me a crybaby. I'm going to try and stab you about 6 to 8 times.
Yeah, and this goes on for a minute, and she's like, I like you.
I like you, bully. You remind me of me, only weaker.
And just walks away.
So good.
Mean Rachel rules.
I love Mean Rachel.
She's so cool.
Does that make me a bad person? Am I a bad person for thinking that's funny?
No, I think you're a bad person for other stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. It's because I do bad things, not because I find mean things funny.
Yes, that's it.
But that's why they establish she's a bully, is because that way we don't feel bad about, knifing her.
If you want to knife someone in child's fiction, you got to make sure they're a bully. We call it the Mean Rachel rule.
Yeah, they wouldn't take a nice Elizabeth and throw her against the wall and then try to throw a knife at her.
So then they head back to the barn.
Yeah, Cassie's barn.
Cassie brings nice Rachel back to the barn, and she's like, "Guys, there's something wrong."
Well, she walks in and she's afraid of all the mean animals, like the geese, the raccoons, the squirrels, the rabbits.
Nice Rachel's afraid of squirrels. She's like, "Well, squirrels aren't that scary, but yes, they are."
Squirrels?
I
don't like squirrels.
You don't like squirrels?
I don't like squirrels. One time a squirrel ran in through the cat door in my house when I was a kid and ran over my foot, and I had to go get tested for rabies because it scratched me.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I have something personal against squirrels now. So
you know what, Erin, for you, every squirrel I come across, I'm going to brutally kill.
Thank you so much.
And if I can't do it with my hands, I'll do it with my words.
Or with the knives.
Yeah.
But Mean Rachel.
No, I'm going to do it Hannibal Lecter style. I'm going to convince the squirrel to swallow its own tongue.
Jesus Christ.
The squirrel threw cum on me.
I'm trying to picture the world's coolest scientist, and that probably is just a scientist who taught a squirrel how to speak English and then abused it to death with words. I think that's probably the meanest thing you could do to a squirrel.
I taught a dog English. Killed it by telling it how much I hated it.
How much his parents didn't love him. Your mom gave you up easy. She didn't even fight.
The bitch didn't fight for you. No one fights for you. Oh God, I don't like where this is going.
But, you want to tell that's what a mean scientist would do.
Yeah.
None of us are mean scientists here. And so Cassie's like, y'all, something's wrong with Rachel. She started crying when a bully was mean to her. And they're like, oh yeah, haha, Cassie. And Cassie goes, okay, here it is, atomic bomb. Rachel, tell me what you think of Marco. And nice Rachel goes, well, I think Marco's cute. And Marco has to sit down. He's so...
It doesn't stop there. Because she also thinks that Jake is cute.
Yeah, I was going to say we have to circle back to that.
Yeah, she's like, and Jake is cute, but he's my cousin, but maybe that's okay. And Tobias is cute when he's a boy.
And
she's like looking at everyone in the room like,
except for
would,
Axe.
would, wouldn't, would.
Wouldn't with Axe.
Axe is not cute.
Axe is not cute.
No.
Not in axe form, but we all know.
Yeah.
Human form. That bussy clapping.
Yeah, human Axe can get it.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
I'm just, like, Axe probably has some strong hindquarters.
Flanks.
Yeah.
They're called flanks. It's true. Yeah.
Damn, that boy got some flanks.
Why is Nice Rachel horny?
We're all horny.
True.
Is that it? Is that's the end of it? It's just we're all horny. I mean, or is she just expressing it in a way that she is?
That's the best way that a 13-year-old girl who's scared of everything can show horniness. Like, I would kiss them.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all had those.
Maybe she's just full of love. I think that, she's so nice that she just wants to hug everybody.
It's not hugging, it's kissing.
Yeah, I think it's more than that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
It's like when you're that age and you kiss someone, you want that weird feeling in your tummy, that nervousness, which I guess is sexuality. I don't know what y'all felt. That's what I felt.
I just wanted video games. I wanted to, play some Chrono Trigger.
Oh, yeah. I am well aware of your problems with intimacy. Why am I making this a thing? That's so mean and not true.
Mean Tyler.
Oh, God.
Mean Tyler's back.
Percocet turned me into Mean Tyler.
There it is.
Better have more. Oh!
Well, I mean, I think, it's more of just, it's to the blonde thing. It's back to the blonde thing.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like, oh, she's a dumb blonde slut. And it's just, and it's just like, is that what you're going for? Is that it?
I also read it a bit as they're both horny Rachel, but Nice Rachel seems hornier.
Yes.
Half of what she talks about is how she thinks Jake is cute, which is
Whereas Mean Rachel wants to control
alarming.
everybody, and I feel like that is a different kind of horny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's like the Nice Rachel feels like it's the Rachel that is even more repressed because of this war. And so I think it's it's Nun Rachel, yeah. And so she's repressing her horniness and how much she wants a normal teenage life, for the war. And that's why she doesn't seem like that normally.
That is a theme with Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel has this ongoing theme of, I just want to get back to being normal. I miss that. She's constantly grieving for her lost, teenage years, right?
Freedom, I call thee Hitachi.
What?
Doesn't matter.
The magic wand.
Doesn't
okay.
matter.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
It took me a second because, I would never.
Yeah, you strike me more as a showerhead kind of guy.
It's the
Just
soap.
gotta get that water pick. It's
The soap.
you feel so clean.
Have you jacked it with your bidet yet?
No, I could not. That sounds impossible.
Erin, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's fine. She's
It's okay.
nowhere near me. She couldn't judge me.
Yeah, I can judge you from afar. It's okay. I'm a bidet fan. I have a bidet too, so I get
They rule.
I get the love. They're the best.
so nice.
They're the best thing.
Get a bidet.
Yeah.
Everyone, this is a call to action.
Call to Ashton.
Yeah, it didn't quite work. In any case, Nice Rachel is in the HQ. She's afraid, but that's okay though, because in comes our good friend, our plot giver, Eric King.
Eric King.
He's coming. Dog Boy's coming. And when Dog Boy is here, he has a mission for you.
He's our quest giver.
Right? And he's just like, hey, got a side quest for you. Please take care of this anti-morphine ray. I feel like he just read random notes. He's like, oh, anti-morphine ray. Get it.
It'll turn your morphs off or something.
Yeah. That's the explanation we get for that.
Yeah.
Do I need more? Not really.
No. The book didn't give us much more.
I wasn't asking for more. It's like anti-morphine ray. Get it.
Yeah.
Let's move on with the story.
Yeah.
Not good.
They need to go to the BMI.
Yeah, the body mass index.
Yeah, they need to go to the body mass index to get the
Buyers Resource Institute?
Research.
the business.
Buyers Research
Institute. Mm-hmm.
By the way,
Are
they use
those
Thank
a
you,
thing?
Aaron, for being smart.
yeah,
those
for
a
reading the
thing?
book.
I don't know if they're
Okay.
a thing. I should have looked up more starfish stuff or what words meant.
No, it's probably the Better Business Bureau or something like that.
No, it's the buyers. No, it's where they test if chips are good. How's this
Yeah.
Dorito that tastes like ass?
No, it tastes like ass, sir.
Ain't number one.
Some monstrification.
We'd like you to try this new Diet Cola. We call it Nature's Goodness.
What's in it?
2,4-desoxypropylamine.
Sweet.
Pleasing taste, some monsterism.
Yeah, so it's where they do like business testing.
Oh, fucking hell.
It doesn't matter. None of it matters.
No.
They even use they stop typing out the word anti-morphine ray and start using acronyms.
Yeah, AMR and BRI.
Because they just don't care anymore.
Even Kathy Apples is like, whatever. Just throw some letters together.
That's not why you're here. You're here for nice and mean Rachel.
Yeah.
We're going to give you your slop, kids.
Yeah. So in any case, Eric gives the plot and he's just like, all right, take care of that. Bye.
Yeah, we don't know. This is where we think it is. Hey, have a good one. I'm gonna give a milk bone. His dog. I don't know what.
I mean,
my dog eats cheese. I don't know.
Sure, Eric eats cheese.
That's a bad dog parent. Oh, I'm a bad dog parent.
In any case, they're also now keenly aware of the situation with both Rachels.
Yes, because mean Rachel kicks open the door. She's like, "What up, nerds?"
I'm the leader now. Get this nerd out of here. She wants to be leader so bad.
She really
So
does.
bad.
I say give it to her. Couldn't be worse.
Yeah. At least she would. Well, she wouldn't make decisions, but she would react.
Yeah,
Jake
she'd do
doesn't
more
do
than
either.
Jake.
Jake
yeah.
freezes.
Yeah.
He froze in this book. He's like, man, it's nice to be on the foot.
Doesn't matter.
We'll get to that.
They're weirdly okay with there being two Rachels. though.
Yeah, they just gloss over that. They're like, oh, it's a controller and a morph. It's like, well, no, if that were true, look, there's just two of them now for some reason.
Yeah, it's fine now. Nice, Rachel. What happened? And this part is painful to read. I'm not going to read it. It's you know what it is. It's like when I was reading it, I was like, oh, this reminds me of someone I know having a manic episode. Their thoughts are strung together and not stopping, and just keeps on going and going and going and going. And I'm like, slow down, please. Tell me what's going on with you. They can't stop. Eventually, they get the full story of the starfish situation, and there being two Rachels, and they put it together immediately. Oh, Cassie is like, I've read this book before.
Yeah, she's like, I know a little something about starfish facts.
I know starfish. I read the starfish facts. You can cut one in half and make a new starfish. Therefore, if you cut Rachel in half, you get two Rachels.
That's the book, folks.
Yep.
And also, there's one mean and nice Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some
Because
reason.
they're cut evenly in half.
So
they're all okay with it. They're all like, hey, sit out this mission. We got this one.
yeah, mean Rachel, a little horny.
Why? What happens?
Yeah,
what does mean Rachel do?
She's just like, oh God. Tobias says something like, "There's two of you," and she's like, "What? You think you could handle both of us, or you just want both of us?" It's like, oh, that's a little horny.
No,
Yeah.
I can read this. Let's not put words in her mouth. Tobias makes the comment, I mean, we need to go after this anti-morphine ray, but first we need to figure out what's the deal with these two Rachels. I leered at him. You're just as bad as Marco. You want us both. Ha ha. I'll be more enough for you, Tobias. You won't even be needing this wimp here. And Tobias is like, well, that's not exactly what I was. I mean, I'm not opposed, but
Well, yeah, I mean, now that you mention it, yeah, let's do that.
like Tobias is moving his his bird tied to the side, like, ooh, I'm sweating over here.
Yeah, Tobias is Rodney Dangerfield.
I'll tell you, people are nuts, you know.
I'm seeing two Rachels. Yeah, no, it's not. Rachel, Tobias, adorably nervous.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like, they're like, don't go on the mission. They're like, hey, listen, this is too much to deal with. We need to deal with the anti-morphine ray.
Yeah, we got to take care of this. We're gonna deal with this tomorrow. You guys go home, and get some rest.
Yeah, just deal with your situation right now. We have to take care of this very dangerous ray.
Great leadership on Jake's part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful. Just
Wonderful.
we'll worry about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's two people. One of them is disgustingly violent, and the other one scared of movement. I'm sure it'll work out.
Go off and make a sitcom. We'll be back.
So the Rachels go home. Nice Rachel tries to crawl into bed, and mean Rachel's like, "Get the fuck off my bed. That's my bed. You sleep on the floor." Which,
they're not
way to establish dominance.
Yeah.
You have to establish it on the first day, otherwise you're done.
Yeah.
Who's dominant in this podcast?
What?
Like, which one of us is the dominant one? Let's ask Erin.
I am.
Erin, what do you think?
Audience, here we are. I'm actually putting my arm on the table, and we're going to arm wrestle right now.
Okay.
Keep in mind,
Here we go.
Tyler's just out of surgery.
And on a lot of drugs.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to go over the top. Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Over the top.
Oh,
He's
shit.
over
Oh,
the
shit.
top. He's over the top.
Oh. There's some great hand-holding action going on here.
I'm over the top.
You are not.
You're leaning your body into it. Let's just say we're even. Oh,
I did the move. Did you feel me do the move?
Oh, there was
Yes.
the move.
What's
the move?
Yeah, Erin, are you familiar with the movie Over the Top?
No, I'm not.
The world meets nobody halfway. Remember that.
I don't have a father, sir.
The world has always bet against Lincoln Hawks.
This guy's nothing.
You never had anything, so you have nothing to lose.
All I want to do is hurt him, cripple him, get him off the table.
All I care about is you. You're my boy, you understand?
The world beats nobody halfway. Now is the time to do for yourself.
I want you.
Over the top, Dad! Over the top!
It's a movie about arm wrestling to get your kid back.
Okay, explain it better.
No, that's all she needs to know.
No, that's intriguing to me. Yeah.
And whenever the main character is about to lose his arm wrestling thing, he does this thing with his hand. I'll hold my hand up for the arm wrestling, where he does one finger up and then down to do strength and push the other arm down. And I did that to Nate.
It didn't work though. So
I know he's strong. He's a strong little booger.
He's
My
strong.
shoulder was starting to hurt. That's why I'm like, well, it's a tie. We're even.
It's the first time we've done a feat of strength on
Yeah.
air.
That was
But we've done plenty of airing of grievances. I feel like it's about time we do a feat of strength.
Yeah, you're right. So me and Rachel's like, I want to go kill. This isn't fair. I'm the firepower. Fuck this. Stay on the floor. I'm going. She turns into an owl and she goes.
Yeah.
Would Mean Erin go and go after this mission?
No, Mean Erin's an ass. It just shits on
She's
everything.
just an ass. That's all.
Don't speak for Mean Erin.
No, you're right. She's just shitting on everything.
Mean Erin. Stop shitting on the floor.
Just boing, 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 bouncing from room to room.
God, it would make that noise, wouldn't it?
Yep.
It'd make the boingy noise.
Yeah, the cartoon.
Jesus.
Oh,
I like this version better. All right,
Does
too bad we're
everyone-
going to the BRI to get the AMR.
Jesus.
Yeah, and so me and Rachel flies off to the BRI,
Yes.
Business Research Institute.
Yep.
And the entire while she's thinking about how nice Rachel is a cancerous tumor, and she's glad to be done with her.
Yep.
Normal thing to think about people in your life.
Well, nice Rachel is also thinking the same thing about mean Rachel. Too.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
that bitch will kill me.
Yeah, I'm glad she's gone out of my body. Could you imagine having an ass in your body?
Just get
I
rid
couldn't
of
even
it.
think about it. Couldn't even picture it.
Rid of it.
It's not good. That thing's always dropping turds. I don't want it in. That's not who I am.
It's a cancerous
I was-
tumor on my body.
But she gets distracted on the way over to the research institute.
Yeah, she wants to kill a cat.
She sees just a cat. Ah, yes, friend cat, a worthy adversary. She would give me a fight to tune me up and get my blood boiling for the wild massacre ahead. So she wants to like kind of whet her appetite for violence on the way over.
Yeah, like
So she picks a fight with a cat.
right, like the way my dad would fight a neighbor before he came home and hit my mom and me.
Yeah, you gotta whet your
Nice.
appetite.
Yeah. Fuck.
Friend Tabby would not even hear my approach. Kitty wouldn't even know what hit him.
I can't wait to feel my talons sink into brains.
And she's like giddy with it. I love Mean Rachel.
She's so
in the same
great.
way I love Visser 3.
She's
You know,
a
it's
lot
just
like
like-
Visser 3.
Yeah.
Oh, and when they finally meet, it's wonderful.
Oh, it's so good. It's like they met each other. Yeah, but she misses. The cat gets away. And so when she missed, here's what she said. I laid there on my back, feathers damped by the grass and kicking my bird legs and flapping my bird wings, and I threw up my head and screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed, and still the volcano inside me would not die down. It seemed like forever. It was a fever, an illness, a tidal wave of emotion that rolled over me. How long it lasted. A long time, it seemed to me, but then at last it ebbed. It ebbed, leaving a shaky, uncertain feeling. Fear? Yes, fear. Fear of myself. And yet the hunger was not lessened in any way. I had missed this kill. I would not miss the next.
Badass. I love mean Rachel.
She's so good.
I love her.
She's disappointed in herself, and she's yelling because she didn't get to kill. And but it's okay, though. She's afraid that she's not going to get the next one. That's why she has that fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And I would say that nice Rachel is doing something similar. She's calling Daddy.
Oh.
Gotta call Daddy.
Daddy.
You cut from the action back to nice Rachel, who's calling Daddy to spill the beans on the secret war and the alien invasion.
Rachel, are you on drugs?
No, Daddy, look, there's an alien from Ukraine. Wink. Wink.
Are you talking about our maid from the Ukraine?
Yes, she's an alien.
She is an alien.
You could be Wink from Ukraine.
It's fine that she's an alien. She's the help. We're fine with that. So yeah, that happens.
They immediately think like Daddy. I'm just gonna call him Daddy because that's what they call him.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy thinks Rachel's on drugs.
But yeah, she sounds weird. She was talking about aliens and a secret war. Maybe she's on drugs.
Right. And then he immediately calls Rachel's mom, and she's like, no, she's not on drugs. I know that because I see her every day, unlike you, who are an absent father.
Yep.
Which, damn, burn.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then mean Rachel, gets to the BRI. And she does the only sensible thing. Turns into a bear, steals a truck.
It's so good.
Listeners, it's hard to understate or overstate how cool me and Rachel is.
And how cool it is that a bear is driving a truck.
Yeah.
She pulls a guy out of a truck, and he's like, no, you can't steal my rig. And gives him the finger, and she just drives away.
And Rachel's just like, like, could you how would your life change, Erin, if you were hijacked by a bear?
You know, it would give
Nate's
me a
asking
really
if
good
you want to
story.
meet me. No, please, sorry, answer the question. Sorry.
You know, it would give me a good story to tell people. I'd be honored that my truck was hijacked.
In the dark of night when you're really thinking about it, not when anyone else is around. You know, like, yes, with your friends, it's a funny story. But like when you're sitting down thinking about the time a bear took your car and drove off. Like, what would you think?
It would all be fear. That's all.
It's the underlying baseline of fear.
Yeah.
Fear is just a bear taking your car and driving off into the night. And that's what happens. So Rachel does that. She drives to the institute, wrecks into a pillar. Really just like wrecks the car.
Yeah, it just smashes into everything.
Like, the best way to take out this ray is to take out the building.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do that by crashing my car.
I'm going to drive this building. She wrecks her truck, but luckily it was a truck carrying a bunch of beautiful sports cars. So she opens up a silver Corvette, can't find the keys, and little known fact, you shove a bear claw far enough into the key, like the ignition of a Corvette, you can start the car, which is what she does.
Yeah, a little life hack for everyone out there.
Yeah, the Animorph Time life hack, stick a bear claw into a sports car and it's yours.
Actually, if you want a real life hack, you can buy universal keys from Amazon that unlocks pretty much every other lock that you can find out there.
Tell me how to make a bomb.
That's it, and that's where you make a bomb.
Wow, is this
hello, FBI.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Government.
Well, it's going to be a funny joke when I release it because that's just all going to be a beep.
I'm picturing Joe Biden listening to this like, man, starfish are wild, man. Oh, that's how you make that's how you make explodey.
Anyways, yeah, Bear Rachel plays some GTA inside this car and wrecks some Hork-Bajors.
Yeah, she's just plowing down Hork-Bajor like they're Antifa protesters.
Ooh.
Nice.
That got sad.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I'm trying to appeal to conservatives.
Oh, are you?
Man, aren't rights bad?
No, I'll tell you, you're doing it wrong. Here we go, ready?
Yeah.
I'm concerned about our freedoms. You know,
I think people are too sensitive these days, just too darn sensitive.
I just want the right to protect my family.
I don't like when we skew this way. Like, I can't even do it in a funny way because I find those people so abhorrent and disgusting.
I learned about a new flag the other day when I was driving down here.
Oh, what's that?
So you know the thin blue line flag? That guy? There's a new one, actually. It's a thin green line.
Oh, go on.
Are you familiar with the thin green line? I saw a new flag on the way down here.
New flag alert, new flag drop.
Have you seen this? Have you heard of this? Yeah, thin green line is actually for Border Patrol.
Oh.
Right? That's the appropriate reaction. It's just like, no, why? Like, it wasn't enough to have the blue one? You had to have a special one for the Border Patrol.
Man, I love our boys in ice.
Pour out gallons of water for these boys. Right at the border.
Watch some children drown and laugh.
Woohoo!
Thin green line.
Let me tell you about the thin red line, though. It's the one that Rachel's making with the car. With your blood. Just all over the
that
place.
was good. That was good.
Thin red lines everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, their blood's green, but yeah, go off, King.
Is it green?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
That would have been a better segue.
Some nerd will correct
Someone will
me.
correct it. Yeah. I think it is
it's
green,
only green
though.
to make it less.
Guess what, listeners? I don't read those.
You do, obviously. Otherwise, you wouldn't bring them up.
Yeah, I do. All of them. I read every damn thing.
Yeah, so Rachel just is laughing as a bear driving around.
It's like, this rules.
The rest of the gang notice that there's a bear driving the car, and they're like, hi, Rachel. Like, you fucked up our plan real bad. We have to go now. They know we're trying to sneak in. Now.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Then we cut back to Rachel at home, mean Rachel at home, sulking with nice Rachel. She's like, I can't believe it. Those dumb motherfuckers. I showed up. I fixed everything. I beat a Hork-Bajor to death with my arm. It was good.
Incredible.
You what now?
Yeah, Hork-Bajor cut my arm off, so I picked it up and I beat him to death with it. It's fine. It's what heroes do. Which, any troops out there, if you got any parts blown off, if you don't use your parts to beat up a dead enemy combatant, you don't deserve VA benefits.
Yeah, wow, okay. Using every part of the soldier. All right, cool.
I like to take a holistic view of the troops.
Yeah.
As in, you should stick holes in them. Imperials fucks. Sorry, I'm leaning way left. I'm all over the place.
You're good. You're good.
Percocet's kind of like wearing off.
I mean, wow, the psychodrama of it all. It's the ultimate Jerry Springer.
Don't get into Mark.
No, I just quoted it. It's fine.
No.
So here's the worst part of this book.
Mm-hmm.
Mean Rachel's pissed off. She fucks off for a bit.
Yeah.
Nice Rachel is going to school. Cassie's like, hey, we're going to have a meeting after school. Nice Rachel's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Marco shows up. And he's like, man, I bet you're having a hard time with all this, huh?
Yeah, Marco.
If you ever need like a shoulder to cry on or like take your shirt off with, I could really be there for you. Immediately Marco starts grooming nice Rachel. Did you get that vibe, Erin?
Oh yeah, Marco's the kid that like immediately hits on the girl with like the dead dad or something right after at the funeral. Who's like,
is
if you need a shoulder,
is that a real thing? Is that happening?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was that no.
I wasn't a kid, so I didn't know.
No, reading this now as an adult was so telegraphed that Marco is being a fucking skis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to...
Well, like, we all know that Marco's kind of the try-hard kid who's, hitting on all the babes. It's one of those things that was just, like, that was the funny, like, that was the bit. That's the funny bit that you pull up on a 90s comedy, right? Is just, like, hitting on babes. And this is what this was intended to be. It was intended to be the, like... Marco slides up, is like, "Hey, Rachel," and then the audience goes, "Ooh!" In this sitcom that's playing in my brain.
Oh yeah,
right. And nice Rachel's just like, I'm really confused and scared right now. And Marco's like, I know. And then he yawns and puts his arm over the shoulder.
Man, you want me to solve all your problems for you? That's like it's
right, and like because that was the sitcom, like that was fucking Screech.
Oh God,
that's what Screech was doing, and so Marco's
rest
pulling.
in peace.
Oh yeah, he's dead, isn't he?
He's so dead.
Whoops. Poor Screech. But like,
no.
Well, I don't know the actor. I don't know like
Dustin Diamond. I don't shed no tear for someone who is rich.
Damn, you really are going for it, huh?
Yeah, I really am.
But like. Like that's something that just doesn't read the same way anymore. It doesn't.
Yeah.
No, like as a kid, I'm sure this would have read as funny, but as an adult, it made me viscerally uncomfortable, as sometimes the stuff in these books do, in the like emotional disingenuity of it and how gross it was.
I'm keyed into it.
Oh, you liked it? You thought it was good?
No, my
That's weird and gross.
Yeah, no, I loved it. I look up to Marco when he does that.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't try to prey on my friends, but that's just me.
Yeah, I'm just too much of a coward to actually do that. No, no, like it's just more of like like what I mean by like keyed into it is like I've keyed my brain frequency into catching those things more.
Okay, yeah.
Because like whatever, I was never a victim of that. I never like was a vulnerable teenage girl that would be preyed upon by weird opportunists. Right.
Right.
So like I didn't notice. Didn't know.
And I'm with you on that. And I've keyed in my brain not to come off as a opportunist or creepy dude. I genuinely have made an effort to do that. Because there's some patriarchal and toxic masculinity brainwashing you have to undo if you're a dude. You have to do that work.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into putting that in you.
Yes, and you listeners, like if this is coming off new to you listeners, then you have some fucking work to do. Like reevaluate why you're friends with women. If you think a woman friend is someone to keep around that you may eventually just get to have sex with, you're not friends with that woman. You're a bad person. You're an opportunistic, predatory fuck, and frankly, go fuck yourself.
Aww.
I was trying to be genuine. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I quit.
I'm making fun of sitcoms, but I think that kind of like that was it, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Like that kind of was. I don't know. I'm talking my ass here. I feel like we're all
yeah, like ass Erin.
Yeah.
Well, no, like we're all kind of agreeing with each
Talking
other at this
ass
point, right?
me.
Like, yeah, we kind of.
Yeah. I don't know.
Erin, I feel like you're. I don't know if you came up in the age of sitcoms. Would you say that you did?
The later
Yeah,
age
how
of
old are you?
sitcoms. I'm 25. I'm 25. 25.
Oh shit.
I
So
know.
you're just coming off the tail end of what a sitcom is.
Yeah. I'm like,
Right?
yeah. I'm an infant. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, you're not. Infants are under 8-year-old idiots.
Wow.
Yeah, they are
thank you
tiny
so
monsters.
much.
It's true.
One subway long.
Yeah.
At least two. There are at least two. Hold on. We got to go to the official Anamorphin Time measurement of height. How many shacks are they?
Oh god, they're probably a 1/20th of Shaq.
1/20th of a shack?
1/20th point. What is that?
No.
0.05?
That is one Subway. That is one Subway submarine sandwich. It is not a one. It's not a toddler. A toddler is at least 1/10 of a shack.
But an infant is probably less than that. I don't know.
Like a
How big
baby?
are infants?
Yeah, about that. I'd say
Yeah.
that's why. What are we talking about?
We're trying to like illustrate how high something is to the audience without using actual measurements. Oh, it's about like 2 bananas stacked on top of each other. Banana for scale. Fucking give me a ruler. I don't know how tall a banana is.
Give me a protractor, motherfucker. Don't say it's a crescent moon.
I'd say it's about half a forearm. God damn it, no.
Forearms notorious. Personal. Fuck. Ooh. So yeah, Marco's a creepy fuck.
Yeah.
Creepy fuck who's about 10 bananas tall.
Yeah, I mean, earlier, the first thing... bananas. The first thing Marco says when they split is, oh, cool, I can have one and Tobias can have the other. Marco's disgusting.
Yeah, it is disgusting.
That's a joke. They're joking. They're goofing.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Goofs have a nugget of truth to them, so they're probably also very like, but maybe. Yeah. But like they're not like I'm trying to give some benefit of the doubt here to Marco. Marco's making a dumb junior high joke. And maybe you can just be read as a dumb junior high joke. He's an idiot. Maybe he'll grow out of it.
Maybe.
We hope.
Either way, Jake's mad.
Yeah.
Because Rachel ruined the plan.
Yeah. And like Eric comes in and confirms it. Like, yeah, you guys fucked that one up real bad.
Yeah. And mean Rachel was like, I know these fucks. These fucks think they're so smart, but no one's smarter than me.
Look at these little shits.
I'm going to turn into a fly and listen to them talk about me.
These crumb bums.
Crumb bums.
These crampons.
So Eric comes in. He's like, you messed up the plan. They now are having to move this cool anti-morphine ray.
Yeah, the AMR.
The AMR. They're having to move that AMR out of the BRI to UDZ, undisclosed location.
Yeah, the
Where
UDL.
did Z come
UDL.
from?
They have to move it to UDL using 3D or 3 T's.
TTT.
Yeah.
Three
What?
trucks,
Three?
team.
Trucks. All right, cool.
I'm
Thanks
losing it a little bit here.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Eric, for a clear description of what's going on.
You guys want to see me take this whole bottle of pills?
Yes.
Might as well.
Whoa, Erin, Jesus.
Just kidding.
That's not funny.
That's where the line
Yes,
is.
And so they're like, okay, well, now we have to deal with this situation now. Thanks, mean Rachel. Nice Rachel. Do you want to help us out in this next one?
Well, they don't get there yet.
Yeah.
Because mean Rachel is super fucking pissed that they said she screwed everything up, which sends her into a bloodlust.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she just runs off in a tizzy.
She morphs back from Fly. She says, "You're meat, Marco," because Marco's the one who called her on it.
Yeah, Rachel was here spying the entire time.
Yeah, and while she's half morphing, this is probably one of my favorite images from this book. She jumps on Marco and it goes like this. Mean Rachel struck Marco's face with the open tube end of her proboscis. She used it to cover his mouth and nose, shutting off his air, muffling his own cries of outrage and disgust. So she's just covered his face with her fly face, and she's like, "You don't know where I've been, Marco! You don't know where I've been!"
I'm picturing, like, the Cronenberg, the fly, popping
Oh.
out. Like, Jeff Goldblum's just like, oh, hi, Rachel. Hi. Marco. Marco, they put a baboon in there. Oh, now I'm a fly.
Have you ever heard of insect politics?
And Marco's just like, this is kind of hostile.
Like she definitely pins him down and threatens to whip him. She's like, I'm gonna fucking whip you.
And you know Marco's just like, oh no, please don't. Never had a fantasy about this.
Please don't never do that to me, anyone.
I hope this doesn't awaken anything inside me.
And they're like, Rachel, stop. And she's like, fuck you, and grabs Tobias, and she's like, anyone moves and this chicken's dead.
Just like by the neck without looking in the air, just like she's catching like a fly ball without looking at it, just like slap. I have a bird now.
Yep.
If anyone comes near me, this bird is dead.
She's losing her shit. I'm in charge now. I'm running the Animorphs. I'm the boss. You'll obey me. Ooh. And then Jake's like, yeah, okay, whatever you say. She's like, yeah? Well, then here's my first order. I want Marco killed. No, wait, not killed. He may still be useful. Don't kill him. Just punish him. That's it. We'll whip him.
Ooh.
Tie him down to that stall door and we'll whip him.
No, Rachel.
Whip him till he screams.
Guys, we better give in. She might kill Tobias.
And that's when Axe knocks her out.
Yeah, Axe is like gallops up and then thwacks her on the side of the head with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he puts it up to her throat and it was like, put him down, which she does. And Rachel just starts screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's out of control.
She's losing her shit.
Yeah.
So what happens after that? There's a thing that we can skip over with Rachel's daddy.
Ew. Yeah.
Yeah, they go to the airport, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
It's
because
pointless.
Yeah.
It really doesn't need to be there. Nice Rachel is just trying to tattle on mean Rachel. And Mean Rachel shows up and
starts a food fight.
Like dunks on Rachel's dad a little bit.
Like she's like, "You fucking cuck! You couldn't even fuck my mom. You're a piece of shit."
Rachel, what are you doing here in a skin tight leotard in the middle
Shut
of this
up!
airport?
This is what I look. I'm trying to do me. Food fight.
We're just concerned about your behavior.
Yeah, and that's when. Oh God.
So they have like, she tries to start a food fight, doesn't work, and then they leave.
Yep.
The end of the funny scene with the dad.
Yeah, didn't need to be in the book whatsoever. No. And that's when they go back to the barn and they knock Mean Rachel out and they tell Nice Rachel, "You have to help us with this mission. There's 3 trucks. We need at least 2 person per truck. I, as Jake, need backup and you're going to do it." And Nice Rachel's like, "No, I'm scared of morphine."
And Cassie's just like, "I got this.
Yeah.
Check this out. It's your duty.
It's your duty.
It's your duty.
Like,
it's your fucking shit.
Like,
right now.
ask Erin.
Like,
it is your
it's
duty.
all coming back to that.
It's all coming back to Ask Erin.
We're really good at comedy and running bits.
So
Ask
good.
Erin, it's your duty to shit on this war.
Duty.
Your duty.
And well, okay, we're making this joke, everybody, because Nice Rachel thinks it's funny that Cassie keeps on saying duty.
Yeah, and then she realizes, it is my duty. These traits are in me.
Yeah, like, okay, so the explanation here is that Mean Rachel has the courage, but Nice Rachel has the horrific sense of guilt.
Yeah, guilt, duty, and
guilt.
the ability to plan.
So she's like Catholic, is what it is.
Yeah.
Nice Rachel has turned into a good Catholic.
Must be nice.
She's pretty horny. I mean, again, that's
Catholic. I mean, Catholics are horny.
This all checks out.
Horny. Yeah, checks out.
Hold on, let me look up on Twitter. Horny Catholics.
You wouldn't find them.
Oh, it just shows Matt Bonji. Ha! Get it? His past guest, friend of the show. Called him out.
Got his ass.
Got his ass.
Yeah, so they decide that this is a good plan to bring along Nice Rachel into this mission. The one who's afraid of squirrels and geese.
The one who you open a door too fast, she starts crying and pisses her pants. That one.
Yeah, that one. Jake's like, "Don't worry, listen, you're not going to be actually doing anything. You're just going to be flying around and like be a lookout."
Yeah, you're going to fly cover for us.
Next chapter. Okay, I want you to land on this truck.
Just Jake lies up and down his ass at her.
Jake sucks.
Jake
sucks so bad.
Jake's the worst.
I'm like, she probably only fails at this because he lied.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't. If you're honest with someone and you coach them through it, it's a lot easier than just lying. Like, I know that as a nurse. I can't tell someone I'm not going to poke them and then poke them because guess what? Trust violated, rapport ruined. It completely ruins everything. It's the same thing here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jake's a bad leader. He's a bad.
Yeah.
And all you Jake lovers are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
There.
When I was a kid, me and my sister used to play Animorphs, and like as the oldest child, I would get to be the best character, so I was Rachel and Tobias, and my sister would have the rest, but both of us hated Jake so much we'd always pretend he died.
Hell
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
That's what he does best is die.
Yeah.
So
He loves getting shot in the head.
Get shot in the head. Doesn't he get eaten in the time travel book?
Yeah.
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 He's fuck him. He's dead.
Jake's the worst.
He's dead. He gets other people dead. We hate him. We wish he was dead. He's not dead, unfortunately. He's on Rachel on this mission with Rachel. Not on Rachel, even though Rachel has some mixed feelings.
She would like that. I
She
think.
would,
would like this.
be into it. Yeah.
They're going to make their own royal family.
Yeah, I don't have hot cousins. This is not something I get.
I don't think you're supposed to. I think
I don't
it's like
think so.
the whole like kissing cousin thing. That's actually a negative. People say that to make fun of you.
Well, no one's ever said it about me. They're like, he's too ugly to even kiss his cousin. Look at him. Throw that pumpkin-headed little fuck back. You crawl right back up your mom's pussy, kid.
Put it back in. He's not done yet. Yeah. So, in any case, yeah. So Jake keeps on lying to Rachel.
Yeah. She's like, he says, we just have to land on that truck, then we're golden.
Right.
Which she barely manages to do.
And she's like, she puts her owl claw into like one of the screw holes.
Yeah, one of the little rivets, just catches it.
Yeah, and just like, I'm barely on. I did it. Okay, now turn into a cockroach. What? Otherwise, you'll be crushed. What? Like, I'm just like, when I was reading this, I was screaming at Jake in my head of just like, you're torturing her on purpose.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, and he kind of is because like she's not about to be crushed. There's no like, so they're on top of a truck. He says there's an overpass that's going to ground them into paste. Unless you
delicious paste.
Delicious paste. Delicious soup on top of this truck.
Don't say soup. You know I've been eating nothing but soup.
It's triggering.
But like, there is no overpass coming.
Nope.
He's lying to Rachel, and Rachel can't like tell truth from fiction because her eyes are closed because she's so terrified.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Jake's bad. Jake's
also,
bad.
why did she have to become a cockroach? Like, why was that? If
Because
there
they
was
had to
no
crawl
overpass?
into the truck, I guess.
Who fucking knows?
Like, why'd you have to crawl into the truck?
Like the last third of this book is phoning it the fuck in.
Yeah.
There's some good parts in this.
yes.
Let's get to them, shall we?
Yes, like the plot, yes, phones it in.
Yeah.
The flavor of a certain Visser is very good.
Okay, so this truck that they've landed on are now cockroaches on top of. Are inside of the truck now.
I think they're on top of the truck.
Yeah.
Don't they crawl into the truck at one
They
point?
try to, but they get nerve gassed.
Yeah.
Oh shit! This
They
truck.
drive into this orange glowing tunnel room.
Yeah.
And then cut to mean Rachel flying behind them as an owl saying, I'm going to fucking kill them all.
Yep.
I'm going to rip their fucking heads off. I'm going to shit out their fucking skulls.
There's some passerbys just like, I'm hearing a voice from God.
Who's going to shit out my skull?
I think that owl is talking to me.
And she sees them drive into the orange glowing room. She's like, there those fucks are. They're mine. So she flies in.
Okay. And then we cut back to nice Rachel,
who's trapped in a box.
It's like, I'm frightened and scared and gas. And then that's the end of that chapter.
Which, that's how my life has been since surgery. Frightened, scared with gas.
Gas, yeah.
So much farting.
It's been a gas.
That's what Ass Erin goes through.
Listen, I don't know if Ass Erin actually has a lot of gas.
Yeah, because she doesn't have the stomach, so.
It's all shit.
Yeah, it's
reservoir of shit that just pours right out.
That's how she communicates.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Hold on, wait. She's writing letters. She's saying
F-U-C. Okay. Oh, well, that's not nice, Ass Erin.
God.
Why? Oh, hey now.
She wants some focaccia? All right, I guess we'll just get some bread. Just like put it back in into the acid.
Which end does this go? No.
Where's
no.
the
Ass
front?
Erin, you have to talk some different way. Use your feet. I don't know what we call you, Ass Erin. It should be feet Erin. We call you Ass Erin because it's the ass part. They really
I got you. I
Draws
got
all the focus.
Yeah.
Jesus. And nice Rachel and Jake are trapped in box. There's a big clock counting down.
Which, by the way, brilliant move by Visser 3. I bought this evil clock
So good.
that only counts down when you're going to become a Nothlit.
Yep.
And he could have, I bet you he did this like 10 times that day.
Just the speech to these bugs he's catching. Hello, Andalite.
How many times does he give this performance to random bugs?
So many times. He's like, got you now. It's been 2 hours.
Well,
you're free to be a miserable cockroach.
Look at the delightful little palmetto bug. Right into the spider's web.
I've killed 20 animals today. Yeah, sure you did, Visser 3.
Shut up, I'm gonna
him so much. He's a pure soul.
So
and
great.
Rachel realizes Visser 3's taunting them.
Right.
She starts screaming, "Let me go, I'll tell you everything."
Immediately. Because of course she would. Because
Yeah.
of course she's nice Rachel. She's a coward.
She's a coward. Yep.
And
But
she's
what
just
about
like,
her sense of duty? Where'd that go? Gone.
Visser 3 shows up. I'm gonna give up my sense of duty as well, and then
Yeah.
I'll let him fuck me in the ass.
yeah, I'm gonna say it.
Wow.
Maybe duty is not a strong characteristic. Maybe it's not. Maybe if that's your only thing, it's a bad thing to have. Maybe it's just pretty weak, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, we cut over to mean Rachel, who's ready to murder everybody.
Yeah. She like stoops. She's like, "Oh, Hork Bajir, I got this."
Yeah, she has a horse Bajir.
She turns into a Hork Bajir, falls in line with them. They look at her and she's like, "It's pretty boring, huh? Wish we could kill some Andalites."
And they're like, because like, because they don't speak English very well.
And she just starts knifing him.
It's like, okay, Tyler, imagine a parrot flew right next to you. Because parrots can speak English. And they're like, hello, Tyler. How are you doing today? Very specific, very weird thing for a parrot to say.
Right.
Parrot you've never met. Still not unreasonable that parrot would say this.
I would stare at it completely gobsmacked like this Hork-Bajir does. And then that parrot he cuts my guts.
He slashes
What is he, my surgeon? Oh.
What's wrong? And then Rachel immediately starts taking throats.
Yeah, just ripping throats. She's like, Hork-Bajir swung at me. I swung my blade at its chin. Bye-bye, chin.
And it's just like, what the fuck, Rachel? That's fucked up.
This is such a fucked up and fun chapter. I had so much fun reading this.
Right.
She's like, oh, there goes that worm holding his guts to set off the alarm. It's like, oh, fuck. This shit rules. If you haven't read this book, read it. It's bad. It's fun. I love it.
So
Erin,
fun.
What did you think of this sequence? What did you think of Mean Rachel just going ham?
Oh, I love it. I love to see her do that. It's hilarious. She sounds like Visser 3, though. The way she talks.
Does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does Mean Rachel make you feel a little empowered? Is she a strong female character that, someone reads that, it makes you feel stronger?
Yeah, she's a strong female character.
There needs to be evil and loving it, female villains. Not like I'm not talking like I'm sexy and dominating you. I mean straight up Emperor Palpatine, just like lightning.
Your hate has made you powerful.
Where are those female villains? They don't exist.
God, that is an underserved market.
It is.
Right? Just evil and loving it. Just I have a fire gun and you're gonna die. And that's what Mean Rachel is right now.
She's so good.
The mall sucks. Blam.
Kill them all.
Oh man. Missing market. Get in there.
Yeah, creative people write something with just a non-sexy, not sex related.
We're not talking like Catwoman.
No,
right?
no,
We're not
no.
talking like what? Cruella de Vil. I don't know. Another.
No, she's good now. Dogs killed her mom.
Yeah, the dogs killed her mom.
All right. Maleficent. Yeah, I was like, I'm kind of sexy, but also I'm evil. I hate babies. You know?
Yeah.
I saw Maleficent. It's not a good movie.
Okay. I saw Cruella. It was okay.
Was it?
Good.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fun. It was stupid and fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was exactly what it wanted to be.
Yeah.
But what I want though is just fucking evil and loving Emperor Palpatine. I feel like is the best evil and loving it kind of movie allegory I can think of because he's just be evil or you'll die. Lightning hands. It's so good.
Pay the price for your lack of vision.
And and that's what Visser 3 is, and she's that right now.
Yeah, they're both that.
Yeah.
And they get to meet. Rachel as the Hork-Bajir.
Because she's murdered everybody in the room. She's just I just took down 3 Hork-Bajir alone. I'm feeling like a golden god.
And Visser 3 is you just sprung into my trap, you dumb Andalite. The walls are closing in. There's nothing worse for an Andalite than the walls closing in. You're going to get crushed, you stupid fucking idiots. Nah.
Your Visser 3 voice has turned into Trump.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, you stupid idiots. Oh, you're going to be crushed.
The walls in here are very good at crushing you. I turned JFK there for a second.
Yeah, a little bit.
How would you, Andalite, like to die? Oh, and that's funny because they threatened to blow his head up.
Yeah. That's good.
We know that you're afraid of claustrophobia.
You went Crocodile Dundee.
You're afraid of claustrophobia.
That's not a closing wall room. This is a closing wall room.
Okay, but we're really glossing over the fact here that Visser 3 has a Indiana Jones style crushing wall room ready to go.
Yeah.
And the clock too. The countdown
how many
clock.
Cockroaches has it crushed in this elaborate room?
Just taunting them. We could just get some raid, Visser 3. No, my way's better.
We have Dracon beams. They kill things good.
Fools. We must crush them.
I feel like these traps are getting more elaborate because he's getting more frustrated.
Yeah. it's fun for him.
It's
the
for him.
performance of it all, you know?
It's fun for Rachel too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
love it. So
They're both loving it. Like Rachel's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you when I get out of this trap, Visser 3. And Visser 3's like, I'm gonna kill you. You'll never get out of this trap. It's so good.
I read a whole book of those two just trading barbs.
Oh man.
That'd
I'm
be
gonna
so
kill
good.
you. No, I'm gonna kill you. Better hold me back. I'm gonna kill you.
This entire book of that would be so good.
It would be so good.
Oh man. So yeah, and Visser 3's just like, I'll look away.
Yeah.
I know how this goes.
Yeah, I've done this 20 times today. Your ass is grass.
Let me just go off and do some taxes while you get crushed to death.
I gotta go to my room and jerk off with all my torture equipment.
Like he's too bored.
Well, I wasn't quoting Mr. 3. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've seen his room. We know what's in there.
Yeah, but you've seen my room. I have a red room.
Oh.
Okay.
No, we did Twilight, not 50 Shades Grey.
Yeah, wrong
Oh,
book.
no, wrong book.
Yeah, I fucked that one up.
You just twinkle. Tyler just twinkle. Doesn't matter. They're in the crushy room. But like they have to work together because like me, Rachel is there as a Hork-Bajir. Nice Rachel's in there as a cockroach.
So they both morph human, and Nice Rachel's like, "Look, you idiot! These walls are closing in. We have to do something."
Also, where's Jake?
Me and Rachel think she might have stepped on him. She even made a comment. She's like, "I stepped on a roach. I hope it wasn't Jake, but if it was, that's good."
Yeah.
Which we'll find out. It was Jake.
Yeah. And he just is there doing nothing.
Yeah.
He's like, it's all falling together with my plan. And he's just like half a crushed cockroach on his foot.
So, listeners, Jake says nothing during this. The two Rachels work this out. Nice Rachel turns into a Hork-Bajir, while Mean Rachel turns into a fly. Visser 3 comes in to taunt them because Nice Rachel says, "Yeah, you can crush me or I'll cut my throat. You better come in here or I'll kill myself." And Mr. 3's like, whoa, don't self-harm.
Well, yeah, like why does he?
Let's avoid. You don't need to. No. We don't need self-harm
because he's there to torture. He's not there to kill.
No, he doesn't really want to kill them. He wants the body as a host.
Yeah,
like
right.
he wants to dominate them. He wants to control them. He doesn't want to kill them.
He wants to break their spirit.
He wants to whip them a little bit. Yeah.
He's gonna do both, like Bane. Like
Erin, who's Visser 3 in your head? When you were a kid, who was Visser 3 in your head?
Who was Visser 3 in my head? He was definitely comic book villainy. Honestly, he kind of was like Joker vibes when I was a kid in my head. I don't think he's that smart, though.
No, he's really not.
I mean, like, but like if we look at it like a Cesar Romero Joker, you know, like a real like 1950s Joker, they're probably the same.
Yeah, that
same amount of
tracks.
smarts.
Yeah, I love him so much. But he's like, no, please don't self-harm. I just want to keep your body.
And that's when Mean Rachel flies into Visser 3's ear and says,
"Yep.
Hey, listen, I'm in your brain right now.
Yeah.
If I were to expand, that would kill you, right?
Yeah, I'll pop your head like a fucking Kennedy if you don't let us go." I'm just going to lean into that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's good.
Zap goes the Dracon ream. Zapruder goes your head.
Clever.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really smart.
Yeah.
I'm hurting bad. I need another pill.
Era.
No.
Welcome to Camelot. I don't know Kennedy's. Anyways, so
Visser, she's like, "Dag nabbit, you figured it out."
Yeah, and like that's the end of that sequence. Like, it just cuts that scene out.
He takes them outside. They run away, and he's like, "God damn it!"
Now you got
Just
me again.
lets them go. Mm-hmm.
Lets them go.
Like honestly, it would have been more satisfying had like the author just said, "And then I got tired of writing this, so let's just move on." Because really, like nothing, like it's just like, oh, they got in a stalemate. He let me go.
Yep,
that's it. Like a little bit dissatisfying. I want to see Visser 3 be Visser 3 for a little bit longer, you know?
Although we did get some pretty dope Visser 3.
Oh, we did. I know.
And so we get to the last chapter and they're like, "Okay, we've got a plan. We know how to fix this.
Right. Okay. So hold on. Wait. They escape outside this facility or whatever. Jake pops into human. He's just like, well, looks like everything, all my pieces came together here.
I knew you'd do it.
Listen, I just had to get you two together in order to work together.
Jake is like, my work here is done. The Rachel's like, but you didn't do anything, didn't I?
Didn't
I? They go back to Animorphs HQ.
Yep. They go back to the barn, and they're like, so you both are pieces of a whole. So we want you to acquire each other.
What? Wouldn't that but then I would turn into Rachel or Rachel would turn into Rachel or what?
Just give each other a hug and acquire each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they do that.
Listen, you son of a bitch. I need you and you need me. Let's do this. Because during the whole crushing sequence, they realized they needed each other.
They do need each other.
As it turns out.
And while they're hugging and acquiring each other, Eric King zaps them.
Now I'm going to fry you to death. Much like Emperor Palpatine. Because I think Eric King he secretly loves violence.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that fixes it. Everything's done. And then Rachel's like, oh, wow, what a day. Tobias, let's go on a date.
And then the next chapter, they... Actually, no, there is no
There's
chapter.
no next chapter.
That's the literal last line.
That's it. That's the last of this. Because it doesn't explain that they melted together and became one Rachel.
Nope.
It's just what happened to the other Rachel? Did they fry one? Is it a prestige situation where they okay, we now have one whole Rachel and we shoot the other Rachel?
Their basement's full of vats of dead Rachels.
What's going on? Right. By the way, spoilers for the Prestige.
Oh yeah, movie that's fucking 12 years old. Yeah, sorry
guys. Erin, did you like this ending? How did you feel about this ending?
It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Science-wise. I think it ends kind of cute, how she has a little date with Tobias, the two of me and the two of you. That's kind of cute, but the rest doesn't
like
really...
a Double McGum commercial.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's what they were going for.
I liked it. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Anything trying to make this make more sense wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
This is stupid and fun and schlock. For as stupid and as much of a cop-out as that was, the fact that they ended this with what a long day, let's go make out.
Yeah.
What a great choice.
It tracks.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Because it comes back to the horniness and it comes back to Tobias.
Yeah, at the bottom of it all was the horniness.
I want to fight against the horniness.
You can't.
I can't. You're right.
Embrace the horny, man. Nut. Would you please nut?
I don't want to.
Do it for me. Not for me, Nate. Not for me.
I want to go on a date first. That's my thing, actually. I want to go on the fucking date first. Go on the date with Tobias where Rachel talks about what she went through. Because she went through something very strange and weird.
Yeah.
And I kind of want the next chapter to be Tobias, you get it, right? You're both, you kind of have this whole split life thing going on. I had that for a while, and I learned a lot about myself.
Yeah, but
then we can make out.
Yeah,
but at 150 pages, you really got to tamp down on this some point.
Yeah, the kids can't read any more than that.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
What did you guys think? Erin, what did you think?
I love this book. I think it's so fun. I think it's so, I fucking love Mean Rachel. She's incredible.
Why? What's it about Mean Rachel that really gets you?
I think it's just she's just so self-aggrandizing. That's the kind of energy I would like to bring into my life, I wish I had a little Mean Rachel just telling me that I'm the best.
Be mean.
Yeah, give us some Mean Erin.
What do you got?
You could yell at us as someone you hate, and we don't have to know who it is. Just call us them. What would you say to the person you hate the most? Say it to us.
Whoa. I had to reel myself in there a little bit.
No, that's the whole point. Don't reel yourself in.
I have to be Mean Rachel. Yeah. You're fucking piece of shit. There we go.
Yeah, all right.
How'd it feel?
That felt great.
Do it again.
That felt great.
No, I'm not. You are.
Wow, it was really good, right?
Come on. Is this all you got, Mean Erin?
I'm not. I don't really have a Mean Erin. It's just ass Erin.
You better get it out or we'll end this call.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
We'll record this episode again without you.
Let's ignore this guest. This person's not being mean.
I'm not mean enough.
She's too nice.
I'm sorry.
That's the cue for you to be mean.
You need to be mean, Erin. Come
on, dig deep. Who am I mean
Who am I mean to?
Everyone's gonna mean inside of them.
Everyone's gonna mean inside of them? Well, I feel like Mean Erin is mean at Erin,
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
There
self-directed.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the truth. That's
Okay, then be
take
mean
down.
to yourself right now.
What are your flaws? List them.
What are my flaws? There's so many. You know, it's
No.
like
No, this is a positive podcast.
Oh.
We're very nice boys.
okay.
Be mean to everyone else but you.
Everyone else is a piece of shit. And
That's right. It's true, they are.
Yeah.
There are.
That's
They're
all.
actively burning down the planet during your best years.
We're a
You're
bunch of
right.
slacked-on yokels.
This is supposed
Yeah,
to
we're
be
idiots.
these are supposed to be like all our hot years, you know? And they're only hot temperature-wise.
Yeah, it's outside.
Because the
It's
world's
just hot
on
temperature
fire.
summer.
Yeah.
They lied to us.
It's fucked. We're fucked.
We're all fucked.
Nate, what did you think?
I'm gonna let some mean Nate out. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. I can't wait. Why is he looking right in my eyes?
Because it's
I
at
need
you.
to talk to somebody. I can't
Okay,
just
here
be-
we go.
Okay, fine. I'll be mean to space.
No,
Here we
look
go.
at me. Look at me.
Z-space.
Look at me.
I'm gonna be mean to the universe. Here we go.
To Z-space.
I'm denied everything that you were promised to me. My life is empty and no one will know it. Fuck you. I'm gonna piss in your eye. I'm gonna get ass Erin out here. I'm gonna squeeze her like a lemon just over your eye. You, the universe. Because you are shit. You're a piece of shit, universe. You know that, right? You dumb motherfucker. Look what you've done to me. Look at this. Look at this person that you shat out into the world. Now I'm gonna shit in you. I'm gonna crawl up inside you. I'm gonna shit in your brain.
Damn, I like mean Nate.
That's really
Shut the
good.
fuck up.
Oh, God.
I'll fucking kill you.
God. Oh, boy. Oh, I have to go now, don't I?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Podcast over.
No, I won't go. Mean Tyler's only mean to nice Tyler.
I can't
Yeah,
be the only
that's what-
mean person. No, you
Oh,
can't.
fine.
Here we go. Mean fucking Tyler. Piece of shit.
Ow. He threw a pen at me. That hurt.
That's right.
I'm going to keep it.
Forever. Like the Batman doll.
You will never find happiness inside you. You don't have the capacity for it. On your best days, you think you do, but you are a shell. There's nothing inside of you worthy of grace, worthy of love, worthy of consideration. You are an empty vessel of nothingness, and the best you can do is convince other people that you're not. And they don't believe it. They don't believe it. All they see is that dancing shell because you're empty, you're worthless, you are meaningless. In the end, you will have been meaningless, a speck of nothing. Millions of years from now, someone will pump a tube into a hole and drain your blood to fuel their car. That's the most use you will ever fucking have. Your entire pathetic existence, every neuron that ever fired was fucking useless. There was no point to it. There was nothing. You are nothing. Jesus.
What?
Yay!
What a and one more time. Oh boy.
I like Mean Rachel more.
too.
Mean Rachel's more fun.
But Mean
Like,
Nate
that's
or
cruel,
Mean Tyler
Tyler.
needs to go away.
I don't like Mean Tyler very much.
No.
So
get rid of him.
Aaron, tell the people where they can find you. Pitch your shit. What you got going on in life?
Oh, what do I got going on? You can find me on Twitter at Erin Moynihan. I have my YA novel came out last year. I also do a Percy Jackson podcast with my best friend, and that is called Camp Half Pod, and you can find us on all the podcast places. That's all I got.
All right. That's good shit.
Yeah.
You have a young adult novel, and I have
I do.
nothing. I had a Percocet.
You had a Percocet.
Jesus Christ.
No, I feel like we did gloss over that you are a young adult author. I feel like maybe we should dug into that a little bit more. But what I will say
Is not. Nope, we're not going to do it. No, I don't know. No, please.
you didn't know what I was going to say.
I know. Look, you gave Mean Tyler a home.
That's right. He lives right here in my heart.
Oh, no.
He's been sitting there, stew for a while.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
on.
keep him in there.
But no, like, so as a young adult author, would you write this book? Do you like this book?
Oh,
would you
I would
recommend this
not
book?
write this book.
What's your book about?
Yeah, tell us about your book.
Oh, my book is very I write I describe it as like sad and gay, basically.
I like that.
Yeah, that's the appeal.
Why?
This is good stuff.
No, it's like happy and gay.
Well, no, gay
True.
means happy.
That's true. So really, you get both emotions in there.
Inside of you are two wolves, gay and sad.
Some people are only born with one wolf.
But my book is about a 15-year-old girl who loses her mom and siblings in a car accident. And so it's about her grief and like coming to terms with that, and also about her like figuring out her sexuality and learning how to live and all that stuff. So it's like very different vibe from Animorphs.
Oh, Jesus. And where can people get it? Because that actually sounds really interesting and I want it.
Thanks. You can get it anywhere that you buy books, like Barnes & Noble.
But where would be the best place for people to get you money? Like, because if I buy something from Amazon, you'll get pennies. But if I like go somewhere else, it would be better.
Yeah, I get about the same depending on where, but also like fuck it, Jeff Bezos. So I always just tell people to order it from Powell's because I love Powell's. And
Powell's is fucking great.
Yeah, and they ship everywhere. Yeah,
or steal it.
Yeah.
Steal your book.
Yeah,
it comes out of Jeff Bezos' pocket, not actually yours, right? So it's fine.
True.
Anamorphin time tip: steal.
I feel like we've said that tip before.
Anamorphin time tip:
shit everywhere.
Shit everywhere. Let that mean inside of you out.
Yeah.
Kill the nice.
Erin, thank you for joining us.
Thank you
Thank you for having me.
Please just stay in the corner.
Please send us some tissue, some TP to our P.O. box. We can clean up all the shit from Ass Erin.
Yeah. We
won't stop going.
We need TP for our bunghole. Thank you and good night.